All right, tonight, we have our world-famous legendary after the last couple of years, CFP predictions for 2025. We're excited about that. We got some information about DraftKings acting the fool. We'll talk about that. Of course, we got DMs. We got beer, along with some beer paraphernalia. We got some of that. Most importantly, we got Dale Dub in the house tonight. I am JT. We are the 50,000-watt voice of the numbers guys. This show is BS.
You guys ready?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
Ready, dope.
All right, let's do it.
This is the 50,000-watt voice of the numbers guys in
the Motor City.
And now, live from Studio 8B, it's time to BS with the guys.
Well, what is going on, Numbers Nation? Hey, listen, if you are seeing us on YouTube, hearing us on Spotify, iHeartRadio, wherever you get your podcasts, man, oh man, it's great to be with you. And if you're seeing us live on YouTube, thank you for spending your Thursday night with us. I know there's a lot of choice on Thursday nights. A lot of choices. Hey, I like that shirt. We've got no tones tonight yet, by the way. No tones tonight. Just D-Dub sitting over there by himself. He's on his way, though. He is on his way. And do me a favor, guys, if you're listening live at home, feel free to chime in the chat and say hello. We'd love to hear from you. And if you'd rather text us, you can do that as well. That number, TNG Live 007, also known as 864-548-3007. And we're going to open those phone lines. Speaking of tones, walking up right now, going to dodge some equipment there. What's going on, man?
Thank you. Just cousin drafting.
You drafted a new cousin?
And if you see me looking at my phone, it's just because I'm finishing my cousin draft right now. So.
Finishing the cousin draft.
Yeah.
Oh,
cousin
draft.
fantasy
Gotcha.
draft.
Yeah, every year he drafts a new family. It's kind of a cool thing that they do.
Different kids every year. It's pretty cool.
Kids. Sure. Finally, folks, if we provide you any sort of value tonight, maybe it's going to be probably the biggest CFP tip of the year. Do me a favor, give this video a like. Looks like this. It's thumbs up. And or your subscription to the numbers, guys. We bigly appreciate it. Now with me, folks, as is always, to my right, your left, the man wearing more carpet on his shirt than the guy, who was that? Not Ollie Fretter. Who was the guy that used to do the New York Carpet World? Looks like Ollie Fretter, kind of. D-Dub, what's going on?
I look like Ollie Fretter.
No, just because you got so much carpet. You always wear that carpet on your
I've heard
clothing.
Andre Rasico before, but...
Who?
Lou Rasico, the
He's got a
Canadian guy, right?
Chrysler dealership in
Canada.
Okay.
Wow.
How you doing, pals? We were off last week.
Yeah, it's 2 weeks is too long.
Yeah.
I got so many great things to tell you.
Well, we can't wait to hear them. Would you like the first half of the show or so to go over some of these?
Sure.
Yeah.
Well, I'll say this. Rich hit me with the golf ball.
I did.
You did.
So-
On purpose, Rich?
It was get backins for dropping me from his teammate last year. So
That's fair. It happens.
he's lucky it was just his Achilles.
You were aiming higher. You just sucked that
He
bad
hit
at golf.
me
Aim higher. That's what
right
you
in
say at
the
Michigan State.
Achilles.
Right in the Achilles.
Yeah.
All right. You okay? Yeah, I didn't see you walking funny. So
I'm doing okay. It was a gentle hit.
it was a tap.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was an errant shot.
Okay.
So.
Well, it's good to see you. I haven't laid eyes on you in a couple weeks.
Oh.
So nice.
Well, I
nice
don't know
to
if
see
I
you.
like the way you...
That did sound pretty
worded
sultry,
that.
didn't it? Next to you, the man that was late today,
The Tones.
the Tones. How you doing, buddy?
So, man, I had to fly down from 26 and Van Dyke B-dubs.
Did you take one of those Elon Jetson mobiles?
No. Yeah, you can fire up and land, too.
I don't
Now
know
blow
what
it
that
up.
is.
He's coming out with remember the cartoon Jetsons?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're going to be riding around those in
We're
2026.
all going to have a
Oh, that's
Rosie
cool.
in the house.
Oh, I love that. I love that. I have one. I call
You
her
don't
Casey.
really need a wife, then, if you have a Rosie.
Whole lot of Rosie.
You can push that down, Dale, if you need to. It'll bend there at the arm.
How does it?
Just grab
How do I
the
work this?
grab the arm part.
Right here?
Yep, towards where the microphone is. That way you get some leverage and just push it down.
Oh,
There you go.
I didn't want to snap it.
No, it's all right. Let's go right into Dale Dub. We'll skip over Rich for now. How you doing, Dale?
Why
Since we already.
That's okay.
Yeah, we'll
No one
get
cares
back,
about
but
Rich.
no,
I'm sorry,
I
man.
care about
I
Rich.
knew I
but-
should have played with this thing.
No, how you
pretty
doing,
weak.
buddy?
Hey, I'm fantastic. Thanks. Am I supposed to leave now? Because I thought I was just stepping in for Tones here while he was.
No, you're allowed
busy.
to stay for the whole show.
thank
We got
We
the
gotta,
extra
we
seat.
gotta tag out.
Hey, this is my favorite episode of the year. It's a very nice episode. I don't know.
It's one of the best.
It
Is this
is.
the third time we've done it, or
This will be the third time we've done this, and we've been winners each year.
That's crazy.
Well, the year before was just the 14, right? I think the first year we did was.
Was it
four.
just
Yeah,
four?
it
I
was
think
four.
it was. Wasn't it
Yeah,
six?
because it's or no 6 or 4.
I think it was
God, I
six.
don't remember. No,
That was
weird.
4.
Was it 4 then 12? It went from 4 to 12,
I don't
right?
know. Now Daryl's got me thinking.
I think it went 4 to 12. Didn't
Too
it?
long ago.
It
Too
was
long.
definitely too
Because
long.
so Michigan won the year before. It was only 4, and then it went to 12.
That's right.
yeah.
That's right. All right, buddy. Well, thanks for being here on I guess relatively short notice, right?
I'm happy. I'm more than happy to be here. I was thrilled. And
Those don't move. I
I
cemented
was
them
going
to
to
the
say
table. You like
something's
that?
different. Something that is a great
Yeah.
idea.
Yeah, I had to cover
don't
up.
get lost.
I had to cover up holes from the other mic stands that were there, so I'm like, fuck it, I'll just cement these.
No, I'm glad to be here. I'm looking forward to talking to Rich. I haven't had the chance to speak with him too much lately.
Always a pleasure.
Yeah.
I'm going to pick him up as my new a golf partner.
Well, that sounds dangerous. But if you have a death wish, I guess that's what you'd want to do. Richie, how are you, buddy? Didn't mean to
Good.
skip over you there. Just
You're
Dale was
fine.
already kind of chit-chatting, so I thought, yeah, let's just go right into Dale. You doing good?
Yeah, I always say better a full house is better than 2 pair. So
That's
here we are.
very true. And that's pretty poignant.
Most cases, that's true.
Yeah,
And I was suggesting he wasn't much of a poker player.
look at that.
You were, but he knows the order.
Yeah, you did question his skills, didn't you?
I believe I
Multiple
sort of
times.
did.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Hey, Putter in the house. Number one chatter right now. Putter.
Uh-oh.
Speaking of Putter,
Is he wearing the
before we go
crown?
any further, hold on. Let me do the intro for Libation, and then I got to talk about Putter real quick. So here we go. Way we start every show. Here it is. Blah blah.
Tasty beers or fine bourbons for our face holes to try. It's libation exploration with the numbers guys.
Sounds weird, doesn't it? Weird. Yeah.
And we're back. Something sound weird?
Yeah. No, I think we can hear you guys, but if I turn it up all the way, but then when the music comes on, it's like super loud and distorted. When you say that,
Yep,
Yeah.
same.
No, I don't know. Sorry about that, guys. But you can hear us
Sorry.
okay now.
Yeah, we're fine when we're talking.
All right. It's mainly talk. We're not going to play too many songs tonight. So,
Fair enough.
so Putter, Daryl D-Dub sent me these pictures of the new and improved sportsbook at the Hotel Putt Casino Sportsbook and Resort.
A Superbook?
So nobody answered my question. Do we need like a special invite to go here? Like,
If you know somebody that's
if I just showed up because I'm Tones, well,
Well, you have a pass for anywhere,
Yeah.
pretty much.
Do they have a
locally
pass for it?
here.
He
I have a
told
pass
you're
code?
gold.
he told me to any Sunday come on over.
Any Sunday. Okay.
So
Any given Sunday.
a Wednesday night, maybe not.
Wednesday nights, no.
But
No.
if it's Maction, maybe.
The sign above the placard says weekends are always free at the Hotel Putt.
Wow.
So if you show up on a Friday night, you're gold.
All right, let's put this up here on the screen here. So this is that's not right. This is the sports book there at the Hotel Putt. Look at all those TVs. I mean, that must take a lot of not pre-planning, but cables to hook all that shit up, right?
Got to know an engineer.
That's not,
probably.
and that's only he hasn't brought the other half of them over.
That's only half of them.
Yeah, correct.
Wow. All right, hold on. This is the looks like maybe the bar and lounge area here at the Hotel Putt, possibly. Right there. Looking good. Looking good. And this is in Chesterfield, Michigan, I believe, or New Baltimore, right?
Chesterfield Township.
Yeah, I guess you'd
Chesterfield.
call it Chesterfield.
Okay.
What is? Hey, can you go back to that picture, JT?
The one that I just had up there?
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Can you zoom in on that picture on the wall?
Where am I going?
Keep right there. Keep going.
Keep going.
Keep going.
A reflection of
I
something?
think I recognize it. Yeah, that one. Keep going.
This is as far as it goes.
Hey, Putt, why don't you fire over a close up of that picture? I think I recognize that one. Let me know if that's the signed picture I'm thinking of.
Yeah, you can do that. That number, TNG Live 007. Also known as 864-548-3007. 864-548-3007. If anybody else wants to send pictures in too.
Oh, real
Please
quick,
feel
I
free.
have a East Carolina money line tonight.
Oh, okay.
Just kicked off.
Yeah, it's probably a good idea since we talk about sports betting. Here's a close up of the of some of the, including our show on the screen here. Close up of some of the viewing options there at the sports book. Mm-hmm. Pretty sweet, pretty sweet. I think I got one more here. I think I do. Do I have one more? Maybe. Let's see.
So on a Sunday, is he just
No,
like,
that's
plopped there? Does he just like
Dale might know better than me. I believe it's just
Saturday and Sunday? Or
Yeah,
just
Your
all
Saturday,
weekend?
Sunday, it's hijinks
pop.
and hilarity all day in one
He's got
one
a-
location.
He's got a Twin Peaks waitress subcontracted out there
Something like
to
that.
serve him.
Well, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I might even pop by. It's a bit of a drive for me, but I'll go for a Twin Peaks sort of experience. Today, before I go any further, Realtor Lauren / fiance Lauren says it's only a great full house poker when Dale's in the house.
Oh,
Boom,
there you go.
nice.
That's fantastic. Thank you.
Very nice. Very nice things to say. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to, today's libation. What's happening there?
He didn't have the number. He sent it to me. I'm gonna see if I can't forward that to the.
Oh, is this the picture?
Yeah.
864-548-3007. I'll wait to get up for that. I was going to
It's
get up.
coming your way.
All right, I'm going to go over here and see if I can't find this. And let's see. Yep, here it is. Okay. Let me zoom in. It says fire up chips and go blue, and that looks like Dale's signature.
That's the picture I thought it was.
Oh, like he has that hanging up in his house or in the hotel.
Well, obviously, you gotta have all your famous guests sign their
Yeah, there's a
photo, right?
Rich, what do you-
there's a whole wall of people.
Rich, what are you doing with your Micah Parsons jersey now? Did you retire it?
Yeah. Now my daughter has one. She was a little upset.
Yeah.
But,
What happened with Micah Parsons? I haven't
it's traded to the Packers today.
really.
2 first rounders and a
Our division
nose
just got a
tackle.
little tougher, I think.
Yeah, our division did. But I'll tell you what, that under 4 wins that I got is looking pretty good for the Cowboys. Yeah, it's
rebuilding.
So let me tell you about that picture.
Yeah, please.
So that is me. That's a graduation picture, obviously. Me accepting my diploma.
Okay.
Or the placard that it comes in.
Yeah.
The fake one.
The,
you
yeah,
know?
the pretend one.
The day before I graduated, the day before this day,
Okay.
I graduated from Michigan.
Yes.
Decided to go up to Central to celebrate
Okay.
because I had a whole crew up there celebrating.
Sure.
We get up there, we're partying, having a great time, and we get to we end up going to a party that spills out into the parking lot, and my car is in the parking lot, and somebody's like, "Hey, whoever's car this is, this dude has a cap and gown sitting on his passenger seat."
Okay.
I'm like, "Hey, that's mine. I graduated like 12 hours ago down in Ann Arbor. I said I just came up here because I got friends graduating tomorrow. Being May 4th, May 5th, whatever it was, and so as the night goes on, now it's 2, now it's 3, now it's 4 in the morning. Somebody said, "You know what would be hilarious? If you take your cap and gown
Okay.
and jump in line with us at our graduation." I said, "There's no way that was a good idea."
No,
And
it's not a good idea.
By the time 8 or 9 in the morning came, it was a fantastic
It
idea.
sounded like a better plan.
So there is the.
Did you walk across?
So I walked across. They gave me the file card while we're standing as we got close to the stage. They give you a file card. Put your name, how you want it pronounced when you get up there, and put your address down to where you want your picture sent. So I'm like, I'm gonna put my real address to see if this works.
No shit.
So I get up there. I get up there, and my first foot's on the stage, and like, "Dale Winningham." I walk across stage, take the picture, smile for the camera, get my thing, and there's the fruits of my labor on Putt-Putt's wall. That's why the picture is made a return to the wall.
So that's the same cap and gown you wore the day before?
Yes, and
It had to be different though, right?
It was.
Yes.
So they stopped me. This older lady that was passing out the file card stops me and she says, "Excuse me, why is your cap and gown shiny and everybody else's in line is flat? So I just looked at her and I was like, well, this is the cap and gown my father graduated in 25 years ago. And I wanted to... I wanted to.
You already had the answer.
I didn't have it ready to go, but I got it ready pretty
Oh,
fast.
that's funny.
And so, anyways, sorry to tie up the time with that ridiculous
that's
story,
okay.
but
Classic.
that's where that picture came from.
That is pretty great. Pretty great.
You should come back every year and tell that story.
You should. Yeah.
Like that guy on Letterman at Christmas time, he comes in and tells the same story every year.
All right, here's what I'm going to do. I got to stand up for 1 minute because I got to go over and we're going to do it. This is a special libation exploration. We have accessories, more accessories than we normally do. So hold on 1 second. I'm going to go like this. Hold on.
Okay.
Take your time, JT.
You need some help?
Do you want some filler? You want me to fill some time?
want to talk for a second here while I just slide over here.
So I'm thinking to myself, there's no way that worked out. And sure enough, like 2 months later, at my parents' house, this envelope shows up and it's got a picture in it. And I'm like, you gotta be kidding me.
There was no harm done. I don't think they bothered fact checking anything.
Obviously not.
No, you think they go into the register and they'll be like,
Something.
I guess that was before the databases were
It was
up and running officially.
1996 at Kelly Short Stadium or wherever I'm at.
They're just like, we're glad this guy didn't streak. He didn't release a bag of crickets into the stadium.
All right, I think we're ready to go. So, we know on the show these guys,
Are you trying
besides
to poison me with that?
little Jenny Cream Ale, one of our favorites on the show, besides Tones and Rich.
My
But
least
I thought,
favorite on the show.
I'm using the Draft Top beer top remover to open these things.
DT
The DT Lift.
lift,
The DT Lift, it's called.
JT left.
which is not no ordinary can opener.
No, not at all. So I don't know if you could, you probably can't see that. But in any event, I have this physics machine, which has been on the show before. We did a mini review of this. And what it does is it makes every beer that you put in here have the mouthfeel and taste as if it went through a nitrogen tap. So I thought, being a cream ale, we could put this in here and give this a try, and then maybe Tones and Rich might change their opinion on the Jenny. So that's what I'm going to do. So all you do, put it in there like that.
Oh, it's like a tap.
Yeah, it's like a tap. It's running it through right now here. You can see that lovely beer.
So did you pop the top on that?
I did because it's easier. I'll show you in a second. There's a tube that's got to go into the can. It's way easier if you use the Draft Top Lift to do that.
Makes sense.
So there you go. There's one there.
So this is like a
Mike,
nitro.
do a short pour for me just in case it didn't improve my like.
Daryl will drink it.
Yeah, I'll split.
Yeah.
I'll take a half seat with
You're
you.
Genesee man? Gail?
I love the Jenny Cream.
Yeah?
Jeez.
Jenny Cream is fantastic.
What?
You guys are the only people on earth that don't like Genesee Cream.
My taste buds can't be
I'm
that
sure
off
that's not-
of
I don't
the
know
average
why.
person here, but
Yeah, I haven't had it since college, but
it's that good.
it was
You
pretty
waited
much
25 years.
It was probably a year. If we ever actually paid for beer, it was pretty much Jenny Cream is what we bought.
Now, did you try this out at any other graduations?
No, it's the only time that I've ever done it, and it was I don't know how I got to that point, but it happened.
Your gown was black.
They were all black.
And I don't think
Mine
that's
was-
typical
You're taking the
for
full
most universities.
one. You got the full.
Oh,
one.
they were all
Not
black.
drinking that.
MSU green. It was green, and
Oh, really?
ladies I believe wore white.
Is that what it was?
Pretty.
But I
know
remember
mine
it had
was
a very silky, shiny sheen to it, and that's when I realized when we're standing there and I'm talking to Greg, and I'm like, this is never gonna fly. And when that old lady brought it up, I was just like, oh, busted.
Why black?
They were all of Michigan's was black. All the Centrals were
It's kind of an
black.
odd color, don't you think? Or was it just the in vogue color back then?
I don't remember anybody not having black. Like now that you guys say that, I have never seen anybody not have black.
I feel like
in any
usually-
college.
Yeah, we
Usually
had
the
green.
professors wear black,
Yeah,
right?
they did when we graduated. Right? Never thought about walking with Daryl, helping him down, helping him get his certificate. Tones doesn't want it, I guess.
I went the short pour.
Oh, just
Here,
drink
he's
what you
pouring-
want.
he's-
He's
do
pouring
this.
cans at a time.
Well,
You
you
can do this
you like
hatches.
it, yeah? It's been 25 years ago.
You still got your headlight out?
I actually took my daughter's car because I'm gonna hustle it. So I took it down here since I dropped her off at Michigan State a couple days ago. She doesn't need a car up there,
Freshman?
so I might as well get my money back.
Michigan State? Where's she staying?
Shaw,
Okay.
right directly across the street
It's a good location.
Planetarium.
where somebody might have got in a car accident handing off beer one time to us.
Oh, I've heard that's been on the show before, I think.
It's the first thing I thought of when I saw out at the planetarium. I'm like, I think that's where the college kids dropped a beer off to us and got slammed. Pulling
I
away.
had to beg him to come bring us some beer. Finally, he's like,
Cheers.
okay, but I gotta go. So you're gonna have to, I gotta go to work. So you're gonna have to come grab it from my car in the road. And so, and I was only 20 or 19 at the time. So he pulled up, and I ran over there, grabbed it, and then he guns it, and he ran right into the person in front of him.
We were like, thanks for the beer, guys.
Felt bad about that.
Is that
one.
Eddie?
That was Mark.
Oh,
Marky Mark LeMay.
I was just thinking about that dude. There was a guy on Jimmy's football teams that's his last name.
LeMay.
Yeah.
Frenchman.
Frenchman.
Marky Mark.
All right. Let's see what this is all about here.
Good fella.
So what do you think this adds?
It should flatten it out.
0.3
Flattens
decimals.
it a bit.
It should make
Yeah.
it creamier, like a.
It does make it creamier, but it's the flat. It loses all its fizz.
It loses its fizz.
Yeah, let's see if this is more palatable.
Let's see. Oh, and by the way, on the show, well, actually, you know what? If you guys happened to see us in Washington D.C. last week, you'll know
During the riots.
Tone's.
Not the safe area.
This is Tone's. Well, here I'll do this. Okay, first of all, before I go any further, the scale that we use. If we give this beer a 5, that means we're going to drive across town for this beer. 4, you're going to buy it with no hesitation. 3, you're not going to kick it out of bed. 2, I'll have Tones from last week tell us what that was. What's 2? You remember 2?
2 is that 3 and I don't like it looking at bitch.
Number shows you like a bitch, and number 4.
I don't even remember that.
Tones couldn't get the words out last week. That was good.
I don't know if there was a word in there.
I
don't think it was actually a word.
I don't even remember doing that. To be honest.
oh, that has to be early in the show.
I don't remember.
And then 1.
Can I hear that again?
You want to? Yeah, sure.
One more time.
It is. It's pretty funny. That's the best part. By the way, shout out early to Chris and Zach, who were also on the show last week. It wasn't really a show; it was an impromptu beer review, but it was a good time. There we
See
go.
if we can decipher something.
What's 2? You remember 2?
2 is that 3 and I don't like it looking at bitch.
Yeah, you know, choking down for the show, so like a bitch. And number 4. I tried to save it, Toads. Not that I was much better. I tried to clarify what you were trying to say there.
Like a bitch.
That was about all you could understand was bitch on that. All right, what do you think of the physicked version of?
It's more like if you had a quarter barrel that you were rolling out to a party in the woods when you're 17.
Okay,
And you're rolling it through the woods, and by the time you get there, it's all
Fizzed out.
a lot of fizz.
It's just a glass of foam.
Okay,
I think
It's not all just foam, but it's just flat.
flat. It works. I do say that the physics works better with a dark beer, a stout, or
I was
a.
gonna say like KBS in this thing would be fantastic.
Oh yeah. We were
Yeah.
drinking Bel Air Brown out of this the other day. Awesome, awesome. So Deb, you're not going to rate it any high. You think you'd rate it lower than you typically
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure. I don't remember what I rated it last time.
Probably a 4 or 5, I would think.
So
or
let's say 3.5.
3 5. Okay, now the opinions I'm really interested in here. The man sitting next to you who does not like this
That's
beer, not
Anthony.
physicked.
Okay, I would say it's bumped it a little.
You bumped it.
I don't know what my original score. I think it was like
It was low.
low
Shockingly
2s.
low.
I think it was like low 2s.
Yeah, I don't understand that.
I think he might have been lower than that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say this gets it. This gets it up to 3 flat.
3 flat.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, I like that.
To me, it helped. It helped the cause.
And you threw in the flat because it's flat now.
Be flat.
Yeah, this This is movement to positive territory for me.
Okay.
It's drinkable. I'll move it up to a 3-3.
Oh, man, I'm starting to feel better now. Still low scores, but it's a little
not
bit
bad.
better.
Now, does it make any beer taste worse to you?
Maybe
Certain
this
kinds.
one potentially because this has quite a bit of carbonation to start with, I think, and I
Okay.
kind of like that about it. But
Okay.
I don't know. What do you think, Dale?
Yeah, I think so as well. I think it might have dropped it a tad for me, only because it reminds me of just like Daryl said. I think that's a great way to put it, or the same adage as at the end of the night trying to get all the beer out of the keg before you have to bring it back to the store,
Right.
and putting it in
Those are always the
pitchers,
best nights. Yeah.
and how that beer tastes the next day. Pouring it out of the pitcher. It's just
I'm with you.
not doing it for me. Sorry. I love the Jenny Cream, but nah.
There's more in there if you'd like an unphysicked. You gonna say
It's
something?
interesting because they kind of took the median and compressed it, where the two that didn't like it brought it up, and everybody who likes it brought it down.
That is interesting. Very interesting.
It's still the aftertaste for me that I really don't like it, but
okay.
it's the drinkability is better for some reason without the fizz on this stuff.
Gotcha.
I'd say the wooden keg does not appreciate it when you return a quarter barrel covered in mud.
No, I wouldn't think so. No,
What do they got to worry? Why do they worry about it? All they're doing is
Spray it down.
waiting for the guy to pick it up.
I think you're responsible to return it in the same condition, aren't you? That would just be what Jesus would say. I mean, do unto others. Something.
Well, if you're having a toga, a kegger, and people are doing keg stands and falling on it and falling over it, something's going to happen.
That's true.
Honestly, I could not drink this regular, but it's okay for me now. I cannot drink it out of the can.
Well, no, from now on, we'll just run it through the physics. $18, a 30-pack, by the way, this is. And I think this is the best value in beer.
Do you have to
How do you beat that?
No.
How much does the physics make?
I don't know what those cost. Yeah, you'd have to.
Is that the same one from last time?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, we had Vanilla Java Porter through that, I think, when we had it on the show the last time. But I brought it back out just to try it with this to see if I could change your mind about Jenny Cream.
That doesn't appear to be plugged in. Is that run on batteries?
2 AA's. Yeah, but just replaced those, cleaned it all up, got it ready to go for the show. And
Keep one of those in your car. Anthony.
Yeah, I should have one.
You should always have some double A's.
you should.
JT's fantastic work on the. You were 100% right. It changed his mind.
Change their minds. Yeah.
See, the little bit of the extra effort goes to show you.
It does.
And I'm not a paid,
No,
advocate here.
I'm not a shill either. However, the DT lift you can get for about $20 on Amazon. It's a great deal. It takes the top right off your beer. Everything tastes better like that.
The closest thing we had was Dale and Putt kind of saying that they were unsure about the DT lift.
That's right. Yeah, you guys weren't like a big fan of that taking the top off the can.
I didn't.
You didn't think it improved it or took away from the experience.
Yeah, I didn't improve it.
Gotcha.
Isn't there like a DT lift extreme?
There is. Yeah, there is the
I'd like to
commercial
see what
grade
that's
one.
about.
I would like to see what that's about too. So if DT Lift, if you're watching, go ahead and send us an email. numbersguys@numbersguys.live. Would be happy to put that on our show.
It's almost like when they had the wide mouth. Remember, like everybody gimmicked
Yes.
this. It doesn't work for me.
You can't get any wider than the DT Lift wide mouth.
Is that your favorite gimmick of the beer
Oh, that's a gimmick.
industry in our lifetime?
Gosh, wide mouth, big Mickey's big mouth, and then even the Budweiser products did it.
What I was going to ask you about.
They had
The
them like
torpedo?
was it a torpedo? I don't remember.
It had a.
What was it? I don't remember that.
Inside of the shaft of the beer bottle was like carved out, like the screw top
Okay.
of the lid.
Okay.
And the idea is that the beer would, funnel out of there, torpedo, right to your mouth that much faster. You guys don't remember
I
that
do
one?
not remember. You think that's something I would remember?
It was Budweiser, Bud Light.
You know what? I was never really a Bud drinker. I was a Miller guy back
Miller.
then.
I used to drink that.
So many
Yeah.
gimmicks. So many gimmicks.
Yeah.
And the wide mouth tap, or not the pull tabs, but tabs where there was basically triple the size of what the Budweisers always were, what these are.
Okay.
And it was like, oh yeah, it's easy flow. It's like taking the whole top off, and it's just
Yeah.
going to flow through.
And then the fine folks at DT Lift said we can hold our beer. That's
Yeah,
what they
hold this
said.
beer.
Yeah, hold this
and
beer.
it's like sometimes it's like I'm not really looking to shotgun it, and I'm not looking to bong it, beer bong
Right.
either. I just want I just want to. I just want the hole there.
You like that restriction sometimes.
Yeah.
That keeps it
Right.
Right, a little restricted
That
flow.
way you can keep it off your shirt.
I tell you, I spill a hell of a lot more beer on myself since the introduction of the draft.
More risk of contamination as well.
That too.
It would
yeah.
not be good in a
Spiders.
party atmosphere when you're trying to get
You're
through
right.
the crowd.
Yeah, you're right.
It would just be all over.
Well,
you.
you're
Good
used
call,
to
Rich.
drinking out of a cup, right? Same difference.
Yeah, and how many Sparty me's did you get bumped all over your shirt?
Wait, here's the difference. I'm saying because the cup is never all the way filled to the top, right? Unless you're
True. That is a good point.
Yes. So there's a little room for
Right.
Parkinson's, but there's not when you have the can.
Dale, you're not old enough to remember, probably, but you can tell me if I'm wrong. Once upon a time, I've seen this before, anyways. The typical pull tab that's on a can of beer, it was more like a sticker.
Yeah.
Were
No.
you young enough to?
Nope. I am not. I probably missed that by
You know
about
what I'm talking
5
about,
years,
Jimmy?
but I know what you're saying, but I just
do,
never
like-
experienced it.
Yeah, and a can of Blatz or
Can't
something like
imagine
that. You might
would,
have a
would keep the carbonation
yeah.
100%.
That wasn't around on beer, but it was around on something else when we were younger. I can't
Yeah,
picture
sure
exactly
was.
what it was, but there was definitely those existed, and then they came up with a better idea for beer. Start there and then innovate.
Luckily, because what would happen was you'd always get a drop or two, physics, right?
Right? Yeah, sure.
It's just physics.
With a P. Yeah.
You'd always get it on somebody or something.
Sure.
Whether it was, Orange Julius, whatever you were drinking out of that thing was going on somebody.
It would always
or on
be,
yourself.
yeah, because you have to you're using force, and then you got inertia at play there. Not to get
So if you're going to get spill tang on Rich,
I hear Rich loves the Tang. Speaking of Tang, I want to throw this up there. Today's Libation Exploration sponsor, my new favorite YouTuber, who will probably, if you watched our show enough, he's probably showing up in your feed. This is going to be Pimp on a Blimp. That's Primetime with Alex Stein. You guys ever see this show?
I don't believe so.
Oh my God, this guy's hilarious. So basically, his whole set, it looks like he's on a blimp, and like the blimp is moving.
Okay.
But he has people on there. But the best is he's kind of a conservative guy. He used to be on Tucker Carlson's show every now and then. But he did this thing one time. If you don't know who this is, and you probably haven't seen this, hold on a second here. He did this thing when Texas was, they were going to sign a bill that said that if you were a guy, you could pee in the women's bathroom. One of those kind of things. So a big part of his shtick is he'd go in front of legislature or city council, and he just does funny shit.
Is this the guy that was talking about boneless wings don't actually, they're not really wings at all?
I don't know if that was that guy.
I was watching videos of these two guys that go to city councils and they talk about something stupid. Is that him or is this?
This is in front
It's
of
like
the
a-
Texas, whatever their legislature would be there. Hold on a second. That's physics. You guys saw that. Here you go.
Introduce yourself. Go ahead.
My name's Alex Stein. I'm considered one of the sexiest men in conservative politics. And one thing I want to say, a lot of people are going to hear my testimony and you're going to say you're anti-LGBTQ. I want to say that's impossible because I'm a Dallas Cowboys fan. So obviously I have a lot of gay pride. But, a lot of conservatives like yourself, you want to outlaw transgenders in women's sports. I disagree. I like transgenders in women's sports because you can gamble on them and win money. And I won so much money on Leah Thomas's propeller in that pool. I almost turned draft kings, into draft queens. And I actually like transgenders in the military too, because first of all, transgenders are some of the meanest people on planet Earth, so they'd make a good soldier, don't you think? And then, second of all, transgenders love to do mass shootings. So
This gets really rough, by the
I'm
way.
a military veteran.
This is the worst.
And then on top of that, the suicide rate is incredibly high among transgender people. So we could just use them like the Taliban has suicide bombers. Maybe you guys can actually, if you commit suicide, actually help us in the battlefield.
Holy
So
shit.
that would be good. So I think we need transgenders in the military and women's sports. Now, when we come to the bathroom bill, though, this is an asymmetrical problem. Because, first of all, no dude cares if, like, a bisexual woman comes in there and tries to use, like, a pee funnel. Some lady boy comes in there, some, stud comes in there, wants to pee in the urinal. No guy's going to be threatened by, a trans woman. But we don't want these gargoyles in a dress, some chick with a dick coming in there and trying to pee or poop next to my girlfriend, because that's disgusting. And, I was just going to say something. Listen, I have my First Amendment right. Let me just say. So, We're sick of these transgenders trying to invade women's personal spaces. These people have autogynephilia, they're sexual perverts, and they actually get satisfaction from going there and looking under a stall.
The crowd didn't care for that,
mentally ill
obviously.
people that are on hormones, that are on all kinds of pills, they're impulsive, and they do not belong in a women's restroom. So if some of you lesbians want to come in and pee next to me, you're more than welcome. So we just don't let the chicks with dicks in the women's room, and you guys are all welcome in the men's room.
There you
that
go.
Works. Thank you very much. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Could you imagine that?
Oh, you're gonna have some balls.
But anyway, he's got a show.
Real
It's
balls.
it's pretty funny. It does show up. It showed up in my feed because I watch the Numbers Guys more than anything. So it may be showing up in your feed.
Well, and you never get political on this show.
I don't think. What's political about that? I think we've all agreed on
Isn't that
this
like
show.
the
That's
number
kind of
one
weird.
Dividing.
That can't be
politics?
dividing. No, that's not. That doesn't divide anybody, does it? Everybody kind of agrees. No.
It's
I
like
don't know. Am I the only one?
It's
that-
like 5% on the
I
opposite
could have
side.
done it
of
without the Dallas Cowboy comment.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you check your
That was
Numbers
a low
Guys
blow.
text, I sent you. He was going on a rant at some city council meeting about the Dallas Cowboys and Jerry Jones. That was the same
Was
guy.
it Tone's birthday tonight or what? You were just playing that for Tones?
You want some dude peeing next to your daughter?
I don't want you next to her. No.
Well, yeah, me. Right.
It sounds like they're trying to California up their Texas.
I don't think this passed. Maybe
Good.
thanks to Alex Stein. Primetime 60 or Primetime 99 with Alex Stein. Pimp on a Blimp. Check it out.
Nice.
Good stuff. Good stuff. All right. Moving right along here. I got more beer. Do we want to do another libation now? They kind of go together. So I don't know. What do you guys want to do?
Fire it up. Fire up chips.
I'll fire it up. Okay. Well, speaking of fire up chips, it kind of goes along with this theme. So here we go.
It's a theme.
I was in
Fire
the
up
store
chips and
today.
go blue.
Chicks with dicks. I was in the store today, replenishing my Genesee supply, and I came across these two bad boys right here. And in honor of week 1 of college football, we're going to put Hayes and Blue versus Sparty Party.
Now
And we're going to
talking.
see which one. And there's representatives of both schools here, of the Hayes and Blue and the Sparty Party. And Sparty Party, I don't know if you have to light a couch on fire or something, but we're going to give this a shot.
Not the scenes I saw from Ann Arbor last week. Their streets were on fire, not East
Were they?
Lansing.
I've been so out of touch, man.
What
with-
happened in
with
Ann
stuff.
Arbor?
Just, welcome week type thing. And
Oh, no, I opened them.
whatever. There's something on
I'll
fire.
pass it.
Just-
I
I
only
didn't
got
think
4,
that
so
anybody in Ann Arbor
Okay.
would
Some of us
ever.
have to share. I do
I
like
they
the
allow to have matches.
I do like the patriotic like
different.
sorority videos. You know,
different
have you
generation.
been seeing those, Jim?
Oh, yes.
The sorority,
yeah,
like,
I've noticed those in my
patriotic
Twitter
ones?
feed.
That's pretty cool.
I always thought that these beers, that like these right here, were the same beer just with a different label on them.
You know, somebody said that. Daryl, did you say that earlier?
Yeah.
No,
I
two
did.
different beers.
Every university you go to has the same exact cans, just different labels put on them for their school.
I mean, is it made by the same company?
Both Big Lake Brewing. In fact, let me pass these down. I'm effing this up. Whoever wants to split one with me is more than welcome.
Yeah, I'll split. I'll
I just
split.
split.
I'll just yeah.
just split a
Okay.
couple.
Put me in that camp too. I'll be a splitter.
Yeah, me and Dale just split whatever
I
comes
just
down
split.
here.
I already split
Yeah.
ones that I had. You might not even have to open all these.
Okay.
Yeah, no.
Well, if that's the case, I'm not going to split. I'll just
Well,
try.
I'm not doing 2 full. No.
What? No? I'll throw those down to whoever wants. I'm going to have them. So here is the rundown on these.
I'll split.
The Wolvie one is different kind of color.
Oh, maybe they are different. What do you know? Thanks,
Yeah,
Rich.
they are. The Haze and Blue, that's going to be for Tones. He's getting behind this one. And Dale, I'm sure. Crushable New England IPA featuring Citra and Mosaic hops brewed with real blueberries.
Ah,
And then the Sparty Party is a New England IPA with Amarillo and Mandarina hops with passion fruit. They're both 6%. They're both 20 IBUs, so they're not going to be too bitter. And they're both hazy IPAs, both New England IPAs. So
nice.
we'll see what happens here. Which one do you guys trying first?
I got the Michigan one.
Yeah, let's go
first.
with
The Haze and Blue?
Haze and Blue. Here.
In honor of our guest. Okay.
So my theory was completely wrong there. I've just assumed it was the same beer everywhere.
It's sort of blueberry and BO.
Does it say it's
Yeah,
is
yeah,
this
yeah.
grapefruit?
Grapefruit. Yeah.
It's supposed to be a blueberry
Citra and
hazy
Citra.
hops. Yeah.
I think it's grapefruit Citra.
I promise we're going to give out our legendary CFP picks here at some point.
Man, I hate to say I like it, but it's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty tasty.
They balance
6%. That's not
the
too
blueberry
much.
and grapefruit.
You don't get that whiff of BO when you
A little bit, just a little
when you
bit.
sniff it.
It's not going to win the Aroma of the Year award.
I don't sniff it. I just kind of
This guzzles
drop
it.
it in.
By the way, Realtor Lauren is are also our number one commenter tonight. Between her and Putter, it's a tie. One comment each.
Would you say it's a dead heat?
It's a dead heat. You could say that.
Queen tonight.
Yeah.
Pretty good, eh?
It's gonna be interesting.
3.8.
3.8. 6%. Is that high enough for you?
7 would be ideal.
Yeah.
It's a good drinking beer. It's like this Liney's that I somehow ended up with on the way here. It's like just good drinking beer, especially when it's hot outside.
Someone
That
handed
was,
it to you when you were driving in.
Was that rolling
Something like
around,
that.
rolling around your daughter's car or what?
Open a glove box. You're like, oh.
I did open a glove box. And there was one of those in there in a what's that other drink that's non-alcoholic?
Seltzer? Oh.
Celsius.
Oh, Celsius.
Celsius.
So I chose
Energy
the
drink.
Liney's over to
Was
Celsius.
that like
Good
a
idea.
breaking case of emergency?
I think it was. There's a little hammer in there.
Yeah. We're running out of summer, by the way. It's going to be Oktoberfest time. It is Oktoberfest
I
time.
already
really.
has that feel in the air a
Hooded
little bit.
sweatshirt
Yeah.
season.
I like pumpkin.
It already is.
I like pumpkin.
I like this beer. I'm gonna go 4.2. I think it's pretty tasty.
Which one?
I'm on blue right now.
Yeah, we're on the blue. We'll do the blue first.
I'll do 3.9. I do love the wrap
Does,
on
I say,
it,
does
though.
the fact that it's a Michigan, does that
It's helping.
change your? Okay.
No, but I love the wrap on it. So
Yeah, I'm at a 4. I'm a solid 4 with it. I just I think that it's everything that I like in a beer. Be honest with you, except for the darn next time put half the blueberries in.
Yeah.
dial
yeah.
down the
If this
blueberry.
has two blueberries in it, just put one in.
Is
Yeah.
that what the tartness is, you think? I'm getting like
I
some
think it
tartness
is.
on it.
Yeah, you're right. If they dial that down, let the grapefruit do its job.
Somebody was like, you know what? This is fantastic.
So
Let's
you're
add
saying
more
less
blueberries.
blue.
Yeah,
Less
less blue. A little more maize, a little less blue.
Gotcha.
Yeah. I think I'm right with you. This is a 4. I'll tell you, if it was a 7%er, I think I would move this up to a 4 or 5. It's pretty delicious. And I do like tart beers. I like sours. So it's interesting. But I do get that BO thing.
Yeah.
Every
Yeah.
now and then you get those.
What is that?
I don't know what that is. It's got to be one of the hops that they're using.
I think that's just kind of like that's what makes it Ann Arbor.
it could be.
You know?
It could be with the
A lot of-
authentic smell of
A lot
Ann
of
Arbor.
authentic, dreads and
Oh,
BO.
yeah. Not a lot of shaving of armpits.
Smell
there.
of Liberty Street.
Yeah.
Probably.
All right. How about the Sparty Party? Now, this one is a passion fruit hazy IPA.
Oh dear.
A Sparty Party. Let's see.
Not
I
a great.
see.
Not
I
a
smell
great
the same thing.
nose on that one either.
You're getting the BO on it?
I don't know. It's not.
Speaking of
Quite-
Sparties, is that them right there?
Looks like it, but it's not. Then the Bulls of USF.
USF.
So to me, this is similar, except it doesn't have the blueberries.
It's going to be a tough.
So I like
Outcome here. I
I
don't-
think I like the blueberries a little more than. I can go 3.8 with the Sparty Party. Just not. I guess when it comes
That's
to
a
these,
weird scent too on this one. What do you
It is.
It's just I kind of like the fruit a little bit. Maybe not as much. Dale's probably right. You could dial it back, but I needed something in there
Yeah.
as opposed to where this has
I
nothing.
think the blueberries are trying to cover it up. That smell.
I'm trying not to get that in my head. So
Smells like battery
Yeah,
acid.
actually, Dale, you got.
No.
I
Looks
forgot to
like-
pour these in a. You got the color. It's pretty. Yeah, it's typical New England style, right?
Yeah, it sure is. It looks like you're at the bottom quarter of the container, right? Like there's some chunks in
some
there.
chunkies
and,
floating.
and I think it looks, but I think it's a bonus.
No, there's nothing wrong with
Did
that.
you roll it?
I didn't roll it.
I didn't roll the cans. No, I didn't.
Little grit.
Yeah.
No, this is pretty good.
What if there was a physics machine that rolled the can for you?
What's
Physics.
this has got like a sandpaper aftertaste, like on your tongue.
Call us. Call the numbers guys.
What grit?
There's ideas here.
This is gritty aftertaste. What the
It
heck?
does have a little bit of grit
Where's
to
the
it.
Detroit Lions can that's called Grit?
I would say the Haze and Blues hands down better than this.
We knew you were going to say that.
This
though.
is a 2.9. 2.9.
2.9. Well, it's kind of low.
Let me tell you something. You put the Michigan and the Michigan State together, you might have
You might do a blend.
fantastic
Oh,
beer.
wait a
Try
minute,
it,
Dale. Hold on. That one on in your left hand, that's the Michigan one?
Yes.
That does not look like a regular New England style IPA because that's because of the blueberries added, right?
I think it's just the blueberry throwing it off with,
You're saying
Yeah.
combine it and call
I
it
can't
US
tell.
23.
That's right. We can call it that hour and a half drive that I used to make.
Sure.
The US 23.
Who didn't go? Everybody besides Stones, right?
I said 2.9.
2.9, yeah.
What did I say?
I don't think you say anything.
2.5.
Lower.
Lower.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to go like maybe a half a point lower. I don't know what it is. I think it's the after. I think it's not a true. I just don't think I'm feeling the true IPA. Maybe the passion fruit that they supposedly have put in here. Maybe it needs to be something else, but I think they're fine beers.
I'm watching a little bit of this game here, and I'm reminded of Brent Musburger during that national championship game. Whoa!
Take a look at that.
Look at her.
That's the mom, folks.
How much trouble did he get in for that?
Zero. Although
Very
he never.
little?
He might have got a reprimand.
Zero, but he also never did another game. I don't think.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, they kind of
Go out with a bang like that.
Right. I'm going to give this a flat 4. I don't think it's bad. Have anybody actually had a passion fruit? Does anybody have any actually
Like
eaten one?
It's
Yes.
another one of those made up
Yes.
fruits like dragon fruit and.
I've had it mixed in a fruit salad, like not straight up. You know what I'm saying?
Does this taste like what a passion fruit tastes like, or no?
I had it cut up and put onto a cocktail glass
Okay.
with some kind of a mixed drink. So I don't know.
Gotcha.
Drake sing
Unfortunately.
about passion fruit.
That was a fake
that?
punt.
Doesn't Drake sing about passion fruit? One of his
Coffee
songs?
cake, Drake.
All right. So there you go.
I was
I don't know,
thinking
that
of
sounds like a
the-
made up fruit if I've ever heard one.
Yeah.
I
I think
was-
it's unanimous, guys.
Thinking of the coating you'd put on duck if you're going to fry it in a.
Yeah, Drake's.
That's from.
Drink fry seasoning?
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
I lost my agenda here.
Well, while you find it, I'll just say this.
But please.
Had Brent Musburger not been commenting on, was it McClain?
McCarran, AJ McCarran,
AJ McCarran's
Mom?
lady friend.
lady.
She
Did they ever
wasn't
get
a
No,
married?
he was talking more
Yeah.
about her
We
mom.
might-
Did they get married?
No, not
We-
that
we
time.
might-
Did they get married? Those two?
Yeah, they got
Did
married.
We might have never had VSIN, the Vegas Statistics and Information
That's a
Network.
good point. That's a good
So-
point.
He had to go find something else to do.
Yeah. I just remember
Yeah, from our concert.
from the cake concert. This is the what do you call it? Vibra slap.
The
There you go. If
vuvuzela.
you guys want to, we can use that in some fashion for our prop comedy.
How many times did he?
A lot.
Did you count?
Every cake song has that in it, though. You don't want to hold the slap part.
He did it.
Grab it
he
by
must
the
have
little
did it
handle there
30
at the end
times
there.
during the
There you go.
concert. He was like,
Is this used in the Sanford and Son song?
I'm sure it is. It's certainly used in Crazy Train.
so you just hit it?
Yeah, but don't hold the part that vibrates. Hold the handle part.
This?
No, the handle part.
Okay, down here.
Hands
There
off
you
the
go. There
vibrator.
you go.
You just hit it?
Yeah, just hit it. That's it. That's how it works. Now the one he had was about $30 more than that one.
Is there like quality band strength, you know?
Wait, it's thinner wood, so it's gonna be a higher pitched.
All there's different.
That's it, man.
There's a lot to that. That's a lot of engineering involved with
What?
the pitches.
How
high
many
pitches,
bands
low-
use this though in their?
Besides Mexican music from a long time ago, not many. It was a Mexican instrument.
Do they use this for like the rattlesnake sounds, like on a cartoon or something?
Could
Is that
be.
considered percussion or?
It's
wind?
definitely a percussion. Definitely a
You know, like
percussion.
the 30s and 40s radio
There you go.
shows
Throw
when
this
they.
on here.
Yes.
You're gonna see it right at the very beginning. There you go. He's
How do you
using
do
his
this thing?
upside down. Very good.
He kept doing it all kinds.
All
There it
kinds.
is. There it
All
is.
kinds.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So now you know that's what that sound is. It's a vibra slap, and that's the way it works.
That's a vibra slap.
That's
Wow.
a vibra slap. Yeah, we'll keep it up here for whatever. My cat is scared of it, which actually works out pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
A vibra slap.
That's the only concert I've seen that used though.
I've never seen one either.
Same company that makes rubber soles for boots.
That's vibratum.
Speaking
What is
of
that?
concerts,
Vibratum?
I took my 12-year-old to a concert last night. Have you ever taken a little kid to a concert?
I have not yet. My oldest
yeah.
is starting to get interested in maybe doing.
Which concert?
You spend most of your time saying, "I'll be right back," and then you go wait outside the curtain for about 6 songs.
What-
You're
what-
like, "What I miss?"
What concert was it?
Some sharp young fellow named Benny Boone.
Oh, yeah.
Boone.
There's a couple good songs from Benson Boone. Maybe one.
I recognize one of them,
Yeah, it's that one. It's not a couple. It's one.
but
that
the
I
guy
know.
was an entertainer.
Yeah, my wife likes him. That one song, whatever that. I
one
can't even
song.
think of that one song, but everybody's heard it. You know. Yeah.
But I don't know where I was going with that. Sorry about that. Didn't mean to throw off the.
I think Vibra
all
slap.
part of the experience.
Did he have a Vibra slap? Is that probably what brought
I
it
don't
up?
think that's what he called it, but there was some vibra slapping going
There
on.
was definitely some slapping. Maybe some slapping the basin. Even.
Could you have resold those tickets before you went into the arena?
I resold 2 of them because I bought a 4-pack. Made $37, so it paid for the parking.
That's not too bad. Only $37
Little
for
Caesars.
resale.
I paid. Yeah, I bought them for 100. I sold them for 137.
Oh, you sold for okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
and
You
then
made 37.
I parked up against the wall of the Temple Bar. You know where the Temple Bar is down there? I assume.
You've seen it maybe in every episode of the Detroiters.
Oh, really?
They go to the Temple Bar.
That's where I parked at, and you go in there and you get a beer, and it's good stuff.
Did you bring your daughter in there?
By the way, yeah, well,
Did you get a sloppy Joe? Or
I can't get over how easy it is to go to a concert, I guess anything at LCA.
Yeah, it is pretty
What a world of
easy
difference.
easy in, easy out.
Yeah. Everything is so blocked off. You can walk in, There's room to roam. You're not shoulder to shoulder with people. I told her
That's a good design.
I can't get over. It blew me away.
You're talking about the actual entering the stadium?
Yeah, from outside to get to the doors.
See, my problem was a couple of weeks ago. My wife and I went to Windsor Caesars Casino.
Yes.
Yeah.
What'd you
Yeah,
see
yeah,
there?
yeah, yeah.
What'd you see?
We saw nobody.
Nobody.
We saw nobody.
No concert.
You saw the food
We did
from
see
Celebrity
somebody.
Chef Wolfgang Puck.
Sure.
They have a lot of concerts at Caesars.
But traffic was just a mess down there by Woodward and the 2 miles leading up to it. So you got to know how to maneuver your way around down
How was
there.
your tunnel time?
Tunnel was pretty good. My wife had mentioned what happened if somebody had a bomb, and then I was in my head, because we did have to wait about maybe 15 minutes inside the
the
tunnel.
better question is, would you rather die from the explosion or drowning?
Well, they say drowning is a much more peaceful way to go.
I don't think so.
Just go over the bridge next time.
The worst way to die.
Go on the Gordie Howe Bridge when it opens up.
I was coming over there from Belleville High School. And by the way, who the heck ever said Belleville was a powerhouse in football?
Not me.
Everybody.
Yeah.
What the heck
I believe
happened?
in episode
They had a long
106.
stretch. They were like
My
dominant.
son's team beat the freshman 38-6.
Well-
the JV team won 58-6. And then today at 4:00, the varsities played, and they won 41-7.
That's where your the varsity team got smoked.
Mess with your headphones. Better?
Yeah, 41-7. They
Yep.
just finished up while we pulled in here.
Now, Belleville's like always up in the top 10 or something.
Yeah.
Generally, I would say that a school like that probably isn't going to have very good freshman or JV teams, even though they have maybe the state champs in the varsity.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because they just press it all.
They just go
Everything
get
they
'em
got
and
is
bring
pressed
'em in.
into the varsity. I've seen that for basketball. Sometimes they don't even have freshman teams. You would think bigger
Yeah.
schools.
Really?
A lot of schools don't even have freshman teams. It's crazy.
They just write to JV if they're worth it or what?
They just don't have enough kids to come out.
Okay.
They only had 27. They only had
Yeah.
half the kids that we had on the sidelines at the freshman game.
Yeah.
And then I texted Anthony when I pulled in here, and I'm like, "What's the score?" And he's like, "It just finished up, 41-7." And I'm like, "Geez, man!
Wow."
Like, I thought Belleville was this powerhouse.
They were a powerhouse. Isn't that where Michigan's current quarterback is?
The kid, the young
residing?
17-year-old guy, yeah.
Yeah.
The
Underwood?
6, yeah.
Yeah.
Because I went down to
Belleville.
Wayne State and watched him last year play him, and he won that game single-handedly, just dancing around and whatnot. But yeah, that was an eye opener. They didn't have, and they barely had any kids. Belleville did. I'm just like, and the school is amazing. The workout facilities are amazing. You can see everything, and I'm like, wow. Anyways, that's that.
In the chat,
That's weird.
speaking of Belleville, Realtor Lauren from Belleville originally.
Oh,
She said, no, I don't think. No. Yeah, okay. Well, it's had a 1 in
Sterling
3,000 chance.
Do you know everything about her?
I know she's from
Sterling
Sterling
Heights.
Heights. Towns.
That's the
How
first,
much
the
do you
first day
really know?
Rich learned that and
What
stuck
kind of
with him.
question is that? Do you know everything about your wife?
I'm still learning.
Right. It's an on the job type thing, isn't it?
Fiance says she's still our number one chatter, by the way. My sister took my niece to that concert, meaning Benson Boone.
Benson Boone?
Benson Boone.
Oh.
Yeah.
Nice.
There you go.
And then Putter, our number 2 chatter, he fell in the rankings, says Belleville's run is over.
Over.
Well, that battle yesterday, or just finished up, was supposedly number 6 in the state versus number 7 in the state. And boy, number 6 is going down to 20
It's a
something.
big drop off. It's a big drop off from 6 to 7.
How are my beloved
kids go to
Chippewa Valley Chippewas doing?
Clarkston?
The Chippewa Valley, what's their names? Chips?
The Chips, yeah.
They're the Chips?
Well, it used to be, right?
I don't know.
Big Reds? Big Reds.
Reds.
I'm
Big
sorry.
Reds.
Big Reds. Jeez.
The Big
I had Central Michigan in my
Yeah,
mind
I
there.
know.
Yeah.
Big red.
I don't know who the usually those teams out on the west side of the state seem to be right at the top always. If you've ever been out there, I've just seen a few of them from baseball the last couple summers. There's a lot of kids that go to those schools.
Yeah,
the
big schools, man.
Rockfords and
Yeah.
what are the other ones?
It's hard to figure out.
Lowell.
Weberville.
Yeah, they got big schools, big facilities, big stadiums.
We were just talking about that when we had a baseball tournament, our last tournament of the year, and we were just like, we're making talk with these kids from these other cities, other side of the state, and they're like, "You got your kids. Why are you playing?" We were like just trying to figure out how this happens because we had the same idea in our head. Like, how do you guys end up with these teams?
I think they put a lot more area into their schools.
I think
Instead
that's
of having
exactly
these
what we came up with.
little,
Right.
D schools, and when we were kids, B schools.
Right.
They're all they just pile them in there and
Right.
come up with a pretty good team.
Sure. And
Put's got his finger on the pulse of high school football.
he
So
in fact, he
Bill
laid
tell
it
us.
in here.
Yeah.
In fact,
The nicest I seen was West Ottawa. It's in Holland area.
okay. Stop
Never
by and see
probably-
his wooden shoes while you're out
Yeah,
there?
that's his school. He's on the school board out there.
Okay.
And man, what a complex.
We're going to have to do something for that guy, by the way.
Yeah,
Give him some money or something, especially if we win,
especially
which we're going to.
especially after
obviously.
we win.
Putter in the chat, number 1 now, moved up. Sorry, Realtor. He says, they aren't getting any more kids, and I'm sure some have transferred out. Underwood and Coach Crowell are gone, so it's done. And then he says that Chip plays Catholic Central tomorrow at DCC.
That's interesting. Dakota started off against Brother Rice this year.
Oh, yeah.
Must be the Chip Valley district is playing Catholics.
Yeah, playing
Dude, we did Clarkson did a 4-way scrimmage last week against those guys.
Convicts versus Catholics.
Yep.
Yeah. And it was ridiculous. I mean, half of those kids, especially the ones that were playing the varsity scrimmage on the other side of the other field, they all look like they're the size of college kids or pros.
Yeah. Yeah, big boys, always.
This
and then
is you're talking about the Brother Rices?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Fiance says, now our number 1 commenter says, or chatter, says, Chip is crap. That's not very nice. Dakota is way better, and that JV beat Brother Rice yesterday.
They did pretty handily.
Hard
too.
to tell.
24-12, I think, or something.
Like Daryl was saying, it's hard to tell with, when they pull those kids up to varsity or they
right.
don't.
Lawrence said they were not very big, so there could be something to be said like, here's an update from
Putter.
There looks like Brother Rice is beating the varsity, so there you go.
Yeah, not by much. By a
10-7.
field goal. as they
Anybody's
say.
game.
Anybody's game at the half. Keep us in the loop here, Putter. And while we're waiting for more updates, how about some trivia real quick to determine who's going to be buying the beer next week? Sound like a good idea?
Oh yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, you guys want to get this? I'll slow walk this intro here.
Calling the
send
masters
Dale
of
the link.
facts, the sultans of stats, the czars of knowledge that isn't learned in college. It's the Numbers Guys Trivia.
All right, Numbers Guys Trivia. The way this works is I ask a trivia question. If everybody gets this question right, I got to buy the beer next week. If everybody gets this question wrong, which I think would happen last week, right? I got to buy the beer next week. And if somebody gets it wrong and some other people get it right, then there can be a possible Rochambeau to determine who will be buying the beer next week. And Dale Dub, of course, is exempted from having to purchase the beer next week. But here we go. Realtor Lauren, while these guys are getting the trivia program set up, she says super small team compared to Dakota, maybe half the size. In talking about Brother Rice, the Brother Rice.
How did he play? How did your boy play? Can you ask Realtor Lauren how her boy played?
Realtor, how did your boy play? How did Aiden do? I mean, what position does Aiden play? I bet Rich knows that.
Offensive line.
Offensive line.
Dang.
Right tackle.
Great. Oh, he's a right tackle?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not working.
It's not working? Working for you guys?
I'm on there.
I'm on.
Okay.
I know what I did. I made my mistake. Hold on a second, Dale.
All right, so while they're working on that, I will put the trivia question up. Here it is. Short and sweet. Who was the starting quarterback for UCLA in the 1987 and 1988 seasons? Who was the starting quarterback for the University of California, Los Angeles Bruins in the 1987 and 1988 seasons? Tailor-made for Dale.
Mm-hmm.
Tailor-made. And by the way,
nice of you.
See if that doesn't work for you, Dale.
Realtor says, sadly, he did not play yesterday.
Oh, that's all right. You're playing against the best. He'll get his chance. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. And I will give out the answer later on in the show. We've already been going an hour, so there's not going to be too much later.
I saw a video of him laying somebody out.
Of Aiden?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. If you like violence, he's all for it.
I like that. That's weird as a tackle, as an offensive. He's on the O-line.
Yeah, he got to the second level and just knocked the linebacker
knocked somebody
over.
down?
Looked like a misdemeanor to me, but
Like it.
I need to see the trivia question one more time.
I'll put it up one more time for you. Yeah. Who was the starting quarterback for UCLA in the 1987 and 1988
I know this one.
seasons? Can you remember his name? Can you remember his? I know Rich knows this. Had a crazy great play last week. Hey, text it to the show if you got the video. That's going to be TNG Live 007 864 548 3007. I'd gladly put that on the show for you. Next up, it's time, finally, what everybody's been waiting for. Our college football playoff.
Cue the intro.
Predictions. It's college football playoff time.
We got Dale Dubs.
Hit my music.
Putter says, Lake Orion, I'm interested in that one. And Northville tied 7-7 at the half.
Down at Wayne State, down at the old...
You ever been to any Lake Orion games there, Jim?
I have, yeah. I've been to Lake Orion games and probably go to more now, even.
What did they say there? Fire up dragons? What do they got? Anything good?
Well, I forget exactly what they say, what their little catchphrase is.
They say we're trying to catch Clarkston.
That's pretty much what they say. Yeah, I think most of the time.
Well, Clarkston, Lake Orion, that's like they have the Michigan State, Michigan colors.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And that's what it is. It's a rivalry.
From last year, here's what we did. Dale Dubb he picked 9 out of the 12. He was plus 6.99%. I'm sorry, 6.99 units based on FanDuel's odds. D Dubb only got 6 out of 12. However, SMU came through for you, and they made the playoffs. So you ended up plus 6.65.
Missed him.
They did.
Units. JT, that's me.
Units.
Second's not bad.
I'll take it. I was 8 out of 12 plus 4.04 units. Towns. Michigan fucked them probably last year.
But 7 out of 12, and I was negative units.
You were negative units.
That's kind of shitty.
Playing the favorites.
Yeah, no, but still 7 out of 12.
And then Richie, 5 out of 12 for minus. And this year, Rich goes for the gold, man. He doesn't mess around. As a group, we were plus 11.62 units. So pay attention, kids. Here is this year's picks, starting with Dale Dubb. There you go, buddy.
So,
can you make sense of that?
I'm trying to
He
put
doesn't
my head
have
around
his
it.
glasses.
You don't have your glasses? All right, you got Texas. Okay, the left side of the screen, pretty much everybody has, I think. Most of us, anyway.
Yeah,
Texas, Penn State, OSU, Georgia, Notre Dame, and Clemson.
those sound like locks. And the Arizona State is a flyer. Big 12. That's where every year I've always put Utah right there, and it's usually paid off. They had a ridiculously bad season last year, right? I mean, the worst season that Whittingham or whatever his name is has ever had. I mean, recently. So I figured even without Scatabo and they got the quarterback who's Heisman hopeful. I think that they can still hold it off.
Levitt. Sam Levitt.
Yeah. Is he the old Notre Dame guy? Where was he
Michigan
at?
State.
Michigan State. But he's doing something out there, doing something right.
And no Utah on the list, which
Yeah, that's where Arizona State is. Take that slot away from Utah, and then I slip Boise in there. I hate a lot of these teams. I just don't like. I cheer against every week, but you can't let your heart play into it. You got to use your brain on this stuff. And if LSU is going to do good this year, there they are. If Ohio State's going to do it, I'm not sold on Penn State. They always seem to blow it somewhere along the line. But
sold on them, right?
Yeah, they really do.
It wouldn't shock me at all if they're the last one in. And I'd love to put the next two out. I have like Illinois and Michigan, who aren't going to make it. But gosh, Illinois returns everybody, and they got a little bit better. But they won how many weeks in a row was it last year? 6 or 7 in a row, where they won in the last 2 minutes of the game.
Illinois is a tough team.
You can't always have the break. Even they got 100% of the break.
Yeah, it's
last
not
year.
always gonna.
So if you get 50% of the break,
not always gonna go your way.
ADO. So there's my list this year. I'm not 100% that happy with the two last ones I put in there, but I think there's a chance. But as you see right now, it looks like Boise State's about to get dropped.
Be eliminated.
Yeah, I think Dale, mine and your list are identical with the exception of one. I think I'll get to mine last.
Sure.
Yeah. All right, Richie. Here you go, buddy. Again, the left side. I think
looks about the same as
about
Dale's
the
on
same.
the left side there.
I mean, those are all pretty heavy favorites, right?
Yeah. Texas Tech. I mean, supposedly had the best foray into the portal. They paid out the most in the portal, so we'll see how that works out for them. I just wasn't sold on Alabama this year. I think that's where
that's
T-Tech
missing.
kind of flows in there. LSU, I think Kelly's a good coach. He's eventually going to get them in the playoffs. Ole Miss is a fun team. I kind of like Lane Kiffin. I know he's got that smug, punchable face, which I usually don't like, but I like the kind of offense. It's always an exciting game with them. They're always flirting with that, 12 to 15 range. Seemed like a good bet to get it done. I took Utah, funny enough, because I agree with Dale. I mean, they and I think Darryl was high on them last year too.
Yes.
They're usually right there. I love the 470. I think that's a great value there. They're always really competitive. Last year was the first year in a long time they slipped to 5-7 or 6-6, wherever they were. Oh, I wrestled with Boise State. You had to take somebody.
What about Duke? That's what I'm interested in.
Yeah, Duke. I really think they got a good quarterback, and I've never sold on Clemson. I think Clemson gets in as the second ACC team. Duke. Hey, you got to take your shot somewhere. Plus 1,200. I mean, who else is in the ACC? Florida State sucks. I can't even Wake Forest. I mean, who's gonna come up? There's gonna be 2 teams out of the ACC plus 1,200. I'm gonna take Duke.
Yeah, why not Duke? Yeah.
Why not Duke?
Why not?
I like that rationale. Realtor Lawrence says Rich has it, by the way, in regards to Aiden's massive hit on this going to the second level there.
That's true.
All right, Tones. Tones,
My
here
turn?
you go, buddy.
Before you say anything else,
Yeah.
I forgot to get my pick in there. I have Elon College getting 36.5 points against Duke. It kicked off at 7:30, and it's 8:12 already. Believe that? 8:14.
Time's a flying tonight.
You're not going to get that number now, but I actually considered taking Elon to win outright. I forget what it was, 40-1 or something like that. Sorry to interrupt you, Tones.
No, it's okay.
But,
You had to get a better.
I sent it to your personal phone, Jim.
Oh, okay. I'll forward it over to.
Let's continue.
So again, my left side's pretty much like for the most part. Yep. Penn State again. They always kind of find a way to choke it, but it's supposedly Franklin's best returning team since he's been there. So they got a lot of bases covered. And they don't play Michigan, who Michigan usually has their number. They don't have them on their schedule this year.
Now you've got Michigan
Yes,
making the college football playoff.
I do.
Interesting.
So I think their defense.
I didn't see
is-
that coming, Jim.
Yeah,
I was surprised when I got it too. I was
their
like, really?
their defense can be just as good as last year, and we could actually throw a forward pass this year. And if that was the case last year, we probably would have won another 2 to 3 games. And we got a good running back duel transfer from Alabama and our own recruit. Supposed to be a pretty good duel coming up. And we actually have a receiver or two that maybe could stretch the field, which we haven't had in a while. Our tight end is a very good fill-in for Loveland that took off. But we got next man up at tight end. So I think if Underwood is I know he's a true freshman. I'm not expecting the moon from him yet. But the offense has got to be a few steps ahead of last year. And if you add that to a defense that's close to last year, I don't see how we're not in every game this season. So
I'll tell you, Tones talked me into taking it on Futures Day.
yep.
I took Michigan.
It's like James Stewart said in Wonderful Life.
Mary.
Just ask for it, Mary. Ask for the moon. I'll lasso it.
I'm bringing it in, man.
I thought you were talking about the guy that got hurt on that preseason game in the fourth quarter that blew his knee out. Mariucci put him in. Was that James Stewart?
The running back? Running back?
Oh, yeah,
Wrong James Stewart. My
Different
bad.
one.
Different James Stewart.
Different James. Different color.
Jimmy Stewart.
Jacksonville before that.
We got the Duckies, Utah, as we were mentioning. I think they'll bounce back. I don't see them having 2 down years in a row. I think they'll be right back in the mix. Miami, sometimes they get some hype and choke out, so I'm not banking on that one too much. LSU, I think Brian Kelly's got to produce something this year, or he's on his way out. So I think he's got some pressure on him.
I like that. I like your rationale, Tones. I like your rationale.
Maybe
Oh,
they'll
boy.
bring back Ed Ogeron.
And that was my favorite coach.
Coach O?
I wanted him at Michigan when we had an opening. I'm like, bring in Coach O, man.
I
Did you
want
see
Lane-
Coach O this week on the Big Cat podcast? He's talking about Big Cat asked him like, who was the one recruit you never thought you had a chance on, or you weren't? Well, I tell you, we had Reggie Bush coming in. I bought his dad a steak dinner.
Which sounds remarkably like Rich's RFK.
Was that when he was at USC?
He was at USC. Yeah.
Remember, he's like, we sat down at that lunch.
Oh, you heard it?
Yeah.
Well, he coincidentally enough said that nicotine is the healthiest nicotine.
Which one?
RFK.
Oh, yeah. RFK
Yeah.
uses it.
Yeah, he said it's healthy.
It is healthy. There's
healthy
nicotine
choice.
is not a bad
Not
thing.
exactly a ringing endorsement.
Oh, come on. It's everybody knows that nicotine is really good for you. In fact, it improves your cognitive function, and
Stimulation.
it's stimulant, so it's good for you. They say stimulants are good for you. Cocaine, for example, they say that's great. The Grateful Dead
Coffee.
used it a lot. Coffee, yeah.
Coffee, cocaine. So
Yeah. Yeah.
Same category.
Monster.
Monster energy drink, Jolt Cola.
Surge.
That was a
Surge.
That was a big jolter back in the day
Loco?
too. Four Loco. Man, I was trying to. I had that once. You ever have that? Four Loco.
I saw
Tried it one
you guys hammering those things at a charity golf outing.
That sounds about right.
The driving range.
Yeah, that sounds
I
about
don't know
right.
if Tones was part of that or not,
No,
but
I remember I was helping a guy move one time. Yeah, so I give him a hand, I said, "Oh, sure." He's like, he brought out a bunch of Four Locos. I'm like, "That's cool." After like 2 of those, one trip to the new house, and I was pretty much done moving.
Checked out.
Yeah, it was the end of that. End of that moving.
irregular heartbeat.
It's not good. That's not good for you. However, help. I'm not going to say it's good for you. I don't want the whoever those people are that come down and shut us down. All right, Dob, what do you think here?
Was everything on the left the same?
Pretty much. You got USC though on your left.
I just had to get some numbers in there, And the one I did like Illinois as well because they didn't have a lot of people coming back. Arizona State, that was my number one thing with them. Dale already kind of mentioned it. Scatabo is not coming back. But they have a cat from the armed services.
Yeah. Yep.
And thank you for your service.
I appreciate it.
And it should be a good replacement there. And I like the kid that's at quarterback pretty well. And So, again, I'll probably get 5 or 6 wins, but I'm hoping that I make up for it on some of the stuff on the right side.
Yeah, there's quite a,
Some of the
you
Big
got a little
12
more,
teams.
more
yeah.
boomer busting.
They can't all make it. I know that.
you
Baylor,
and Rich took some long shots
SMU,
here. Yeah.
Texas Tech,
But if
Arizona
you
State.
hit 1 or 2 plus 4,
There's
400s,
no
that
way that all
goes well.
4 of those teams could make it, but I believe that 2 of them can.
Yeah.
And
that gives you numbers.
I'll tell you
It's a
what,
numbers
watching this game, we talk about Scatabo being. I'm worried about Scatabo being gone because Gente off this team. This team looks like a high school team right now.
Yeah.
Terrible.
Yeah,
This is the Boise State.
their
Boise
offense
State
is missing something.
Getting smoked.
does Utah get their quarterback back this year?
I don't know.
Oh yeah, right.
It'd be his 8th year, I believe.
No, I think that he's actually hurt, but I think it's a very temporary thing.
I said Cade McNamara is going in his 7th year.
I didn't know. Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
still around.
He's
How did
Tennessee.
Cade get another year?
Cade McNamara. Who's that now? Did he play for Michigan?
Yeah. Before JJ.
They were like-
time with JJ.
His
first
dad,
year.
yeah, his family was like,
They were
you-
trashing Michigan.
if you don't start him, he's transferring.
Yeah.
So second
Two
game
years
of the
at
year.
Iowa that no one cared about. Now he's in a fight for the job at East.
He's like the
Tennessee
Van
State or
Wilder
something.
quarterback, you know?
You know, Rich, you're a big poker guy. A chip and a
This is
chair.
like
That's
the
all
third
you.
time you've mentioned that.
That's
today.
all you
Chip
need is
and
a
chair.
chip
That's
and a chair.
very popular saying.
Chip and a chair. Speaking of chips and chairs, Silk in the house. Jarrell, what's going on, Chips? I don't know why I'm calling you Chips. You're Silk. But he says Texas, Arch Manning, I'm assuming that's a goat, could be a horse. And
Well, I believe
I'm
he
at Sterling.
stated Arch Manning was a top 5 NFL quarterback last year.
Already.
Yes.
Already.
So
Yeah.
No, I'm not buying it.
And then
Very big in hyperbole.
Yeah. He says he's at Sterling versus Yipsy, 48-0 at the half. Wow.
Sterling at Ypsilanti.
At
Sterling
Ypsilanti.
what?
Yes.
Sterling
at Ypsilanti.
Stallions.
Right?
I don't think does Sterling High have a team anymore?
Yeah.
I think-
my wife teaches at Sterling Heights.
Yeah.
I think they did give up their team one of the last 3 years.
Yeah.
I think you're right. Yeah. But they might be back.
I think they are.
And now our number one commenter, moving up in the world, Silk says he wished he could have watched. And Arch, yes, top 5 in the NFL right
There it
now.
is. There it is.
There it is. There it is. Hey, maybe next week, Silk. Maybe you come on. It's week 1 of the NFL. We got to get our Chi-Chi's picks going. And then Ipsy at Sterling Heights. Yeah, Stallions getting smoked.
Aw.
Yeah, I figured it wasn't the Sterling Heights Stallions that were up 48.
Right. Oh, that makes more sense because I thought he
Gotcha.
said Sterling was up 48-0 first time.
Yeah. Rebuilding. They have like
18
18 kids.
That sounds like a Silk
not
job
enough.
if I've ever seen
How do
one.
you field a football team with 18 kids?
That's tough.
That's rough.
That's
dude.
That's what Silk did last year. You just
That's all they play anyways.
go both ways.
That's all they play anyway.
It was both ways in a lot of things.
I'll tell you what, the Texas
come on.
State Armadillos made it work.
Armadillos?
Yeah, they knocked off the number 1 team at the end of the year after tying Kansas.
Fantastic.
So Silk, number 1 with a bullet in the chat. Let's see if Putter can catch up. You done with this, Dubs? Or would you like me to put that
Scott
back up for you?
Dracula.
That was
What's that?
pretty
Scott Dracula?
much it, I believe. Like I say, I'm
never saw
heavy
that.
on the Big 12. I think it's the most
Sinbad?
underrated of the big conferences. It seems to take a back seat, but I don't know why. I mean, it seems like they're always gonna plug 2 in there. You know what I mean? I did like Illinois because of I think what Dale may have mentioned. A lot of guys coming back, but I had to figure out a way to. I mean, I almost took Penn State off and plugged Illinois in there.
Yeah.
But I think that's going a little bit too far outside of the box.
It's too much.
Sometimes you got to tell
Even
yourself,
for you.
I actually
get back into the box.
Yeah.
So
That would not be a bad pick. I mean, we all expect Franklin to screw this up.
the
right?
choke.
Yeah.
He's got
I'm
the
not
best
sh-
team by far. If he
I'm not
doesn't
sure
make the
that-
top 12 this year, he
I
should
mean,
be
this-
gone.
I don't
Yeah.
think that
Yeah.
quarterback's any good.
I don't know. I don't buy that. Was it Allred or
Allred?
Allred?
Yes.
Not buying that guy either, but supposedly they have like the top 2 running backs in the country too. So we'll see.
Silk says, I got a 10-cent all-conference and all NFL division winners parlay to win $250,000. Wow.
10 cents.
10 cents went $250. Well, call me when that
Did you
happens.
pick
And-
all the 4th place teams to?
yeah, he says he's going to try to make
What do you
next
think
week.
that's 13 picks? 14 pick
yeah,
parlay?
right. Have to be something like that.
What, the divisions? in the NFL?
He says all conferences and NFL division winners. Yeah.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
He's got the whole playoffs mapped out.
Pretty
Both
much.
conferences.
10 cents to win 250. All right, I'm the last man up here. I don't have anything to add besides I have Tennessee instead of Miami against Dale. Tennessee, I know SEC, that's probably not going to be super duper likely, but good defense, good running game. It's going to be very similar to last year. So that's what I went with.
Most of us fell into that Boise trap.
Yeah, I fell into the Boise trap as well. LSU, Arizona State, and I did have Alabama on mine. Somebody else didn't. If we look at these together, here is our consensus. So all 5 of us took Texas, Penn State, OSU, Georgia, and Clemson. Probably no surprise there if you're looking at the odds. 4 of us took Notre Dame, LSU, Bama. 3 of us took Arizona State, Oregon, Boise State, Miami.
Oregon.
Yeah, whatever you want to call it. And then Texas Tech and Utah, both 2s. And then we had some standalones, Baylor, SMU, Tennessee, Michigan, Ole Miss, and Duke. And if you played, you needed 12 of them, it's going to be through the 3s. It'll be 12. So you could, from Texas to Miami would be the consensus for the numbers, guys, for 2025. We'll see what happens.
That's good investment.
We didn't pick the champs, eh?
We didn't pick the champs. I have Clemson, would be mine. Dub, I know you had Texas. Yeah. Tones, you had to pick a champ?
Michigan.
If they get in, watch out.
If they get in,
watch out.
it's all over.
Chip
Out of
in a
that
chair.
group, you said, I would say Texas too. Arch. I'm on the Arch train with the Joel.
It's a stupid name, but it's a good team.
It is a dumb name. Unless you worked at McDonald's. What do you think, Rich? Who's your, not to put all of us on the spot, but your champion this year?
Man, that's a good question. I want to say Texas, but I think if Arch comes back next year, I'd like that pick a little better.
Right.
I like Ohio State, by the way, this weekend to beat Texas.
You know, I'm going to roll.
Yes, sir.
Give me Notre Dame.
Okay.
I like that coach a lot.
Dub, you have a pick, or Dale Dub? You have a,
Yeah, Clemson.
yeah.
It's a path that's, I think, is easy to get to the first 90% of the way. Now all of a sudden you got to beat like two teams.
Right.
And that, people write him off, and he's a player's coach, but you know what? That's why I love Lane Kiffin. Like, there's some guys that I really like that they rub the wrong way, but I don't mind Dabo.
It's a little douchey.
I like to have wouldn't mind having my son play for Dabo.
Sure.
Yeah.
Or Lane.
Would you name your son if you could over again, Dabo?
Dabo Lane.
All
What
right.
about just a thought? I heard something the other day about UNC.
Ooh, they weren't even on my radar.
Easy schedule. They got all these teams at home. The good teams that they play at home.
And they got your coach.
And they got the
How much does he make a difference coming in college?
I really feel like that they don't get past their first game now.
Right, probably. But
Play
the number
TCU.
the number is good on whatever.
Do you know what it is?
I don't want to give you a bad number. I'll look it up while you send it into the next segment.
All right. I'll send this. Actually, while we're waiting for the next segment here, I did promise I would, if I got this text, which I got the text. Ooh, or didn't I get the text? Hold on 1 second. Of Aiden. No, shit. Why didn't it come through? All right. It'll be next week. Next week. I thought I texted it. Maybe I texted the wrong number. I don't even know my own number for the show. All right. So let's go to DMs time. It's time to slide. If I can find it. Slide. God, it's been a week off. Realtor says Dakota winning 14-10 at the half.
Who's that numbers
She at the game?
sliding into our DMs? Is it a request for Tones to chat about his BM? Or for Dubs to tell us he's a hilltop man? Maybe it's for JT from the Proud Boys clan. It could be for Richie. Queensboro is where you'll see him. You never know what we get. Sliding into our DMs. Sliding into our DMs.
All right, so we have a huge social media presence, as I'm sure everybody that watches the show knows. I know they're following us on Twitter /X. That's @TheNumGuys. Also on TikTok, various handles we have. And D-Dub is in charge of our social media, and he's grown it exponentially over the last 2.5 years.
Guess what happened though?
What?
D-Dub got locked out of the Twitter account.
You got locked out of Twitter?
I got no DMs for you this week until we can get back in.
Oh, no.
In the good graces, maybe I was banned. I don't know.
I hope we didn't get banned. It wasn't because of Alex Pimp on a Blimp, was it?
Maybe.
Yeah, we shouldn't be retweeting that stuff.
That was that was pretty rough.
Yeah. Okay, well, never mind then.
Sorry.
I like that song. It's okay.
Play it again.
You wanna hear?
Outro,
I can't
outro.
play it again.
You gotta have Alex
Outro.
Jones instead, and we won't get banned.
I like Alex. You know, I used to think Alex Jones was a nut job. And I'm starting to think, I think I was right about most
got
things.
a lot of common sense.
Yeah, he's actually a pretty...
Sounded like common sense to me.
Right.
I'm still not buying, though, that Sandy Hook was a...
Well, okay, he was wrong about that.
He was wrong about
We'll say that. He
one
was
little
wrong about
thing.
that one.
One little thing.
He missed on that one.
Cost him everything, though.
No,
That's kind
it did.
of hurtful, though, on that, when you suggested somebody that was
Hey,
murdered in a...
you can't be right 100% of the
It
time.
was all actors. Yeah.
It's a bad
Yeah,
miss.
that was a big miss. Big miss for Alex on that one, but...
Is that InfoWars?
Yeah.
yes. Yeah. That guy, man, he's got a lot of testosterone, doesn't he?
Yeah.
He reminds me of who was the guy that Chris Farley played Van Down by the River, kind of? He's kind of got
Foley?
that, yeah, like Matt Foley, but you know what I'm saying? Anyway, all right. So D-Dub,
Down by the river.
D-Dub brought this to my attention. This is a better betting tip, maybe? Is it? I don't know. I can't find it. But
Just play the DM song again.
you want to hear? You want to hear it one more time? You seem to. This is all request hour, so if that's what you'd like.
Did I make this my ringtone?
Find it here. Putter
You got it.
says
Jim's got,
14 to 10. Dakota punt return.
Oh.
There you go.
Who's that numbers, guys? Fans sliding into our DMs. Is it a
The only
request
show that
for
doesn't
Tons
have
of chat
DMs,
about
and we're gonna play the
this
theme
BF?
song
Or
twice.
tell us he's a hilltop man. Maybe it's for JT from the Proud Boys clan. It could be
That's
for
where
Richie,
putt-putt work- does
Queensborough,
putt-putt work at the
Royal
Dakota?
You never know what we
I think
get.
so. Yeah.
Sliding into our DMs. Sliding into our DMs.
All right, and it doesn't exist this week. But something we did find, and D-Dub found this. He was instead
you.
of reading our DMs, he
Locked out of the account?
locked out DraftKings. So you saw this one on VSiN today?
Sure. Let's
Yes.
go with that.
Yes.
A numbers game.
On a numbers game. Gil Alexander. I'm going to read this for the folks that are just listening at home. This is from DraftKings rules. This
The fine print?
Yeah, the fine print. So listen to this. Any bets accepted by DraftKings at the time of or after an announcement has been made or information has been released where A, the announcement or information affects the odds for the bet, and B, the odds for the bet had not yet been updated on the DraftKings platform to reflect the announcement or information. For example, if an announcement is made that the running back of a football game is not going to play in the game, any bets on the backup running back accepted after such an announcement was made, but before the odds on such a backup running back have been updated on DraftKings platform to reflect that announcement is an error.
I don't like the sound of that.
You believe that?
That's a little.
Shame on you, DraftKings.
I mean, how shitty is that?
That's a little crappy.
Now Rich is going to be devil's advocate here.
You think so? Rich looks like he fell asleep there for a
I
minute.
did. I saw a lot of words on the screen.
Yeah, I know you don't like the
tapped
words.
out.
He
Yeah.
sides with big corporations. That's
Yeah, Rich is big gambling.
That's terrible.
Yes.
I used to have a guy. I knew a guy that one time that would work the phones
Okay.
and taking bets in, and you knew if a certain guy or two called you and wanted to hurry up and get down on something.
Something happened.
Something's up.
Hold on. Let me put you on hold. Hold on.
Right.
Oh.
And then that guy would be like,
Aaron Rodgers is out.
yes.
And it was always, you knew.
Sure. The people
Like-
that actually know what they're doing.
But good for them. But
Right.
that's the house's job
Exactly.
to figure out that you're doing something or to get ahead of you. If you can beat the system, God bless you.
Right. And
So
how do they?
that's terrible.
That's probably as bad as it gets.
Ridiculous.
Now you saw this on VSiN. So what was the general? What was the idea behind it? Or like, what are they talking about?
He just Gil. He just couldn't get over this.
You,
know,
you
like
can't
what-
get over that.
And Crack was on at the time, and he's like, they want us to do their job for them.
Exactly. Then move the line faster. You know, I mean that's the whole point. Is if you have better information than the book does, you are supposed to be able to win.
Can you think of one in recent football years where that example might have played out?
Not off the top of my head.
San Francisco last year in one of the early weeks, it was determined that McCaffrey was out, and the number everybody was jumping on every other running back on the 49ers to score multiple TDs, multiple all that stuff. And that dude did go off. Whoever the immediate backup was, I had the third one, the
me too.
Mexican fella. But
Guerrero?
How racist is it?
That's
What?
how can we just lump people together like
Can
that?
someone summarize to what the hell you just read?
Oh,
Yeah.
Richie.
Go ahead. Chat.
I need it for layman
The-
terms.
So in the example,
doctor,
the example
goddamn.
they gave was already in layman terms. Is that if the information comes out that who's the guy that gives out the breaking information for ESPN or Fox?
Shefty?
Yeah, he gives out information. You jump on it immediately and get the number before DraftKings can change it. Then DraftKings can
Void the
determine
bet.
that to be an error.
That's an
What I
error.
thought you were getting at. But okay.
Right. Which I hate to say slippery slope, but that could be anything.
Now
I mean,
they can get you anytime for
Anytime,
any
for
reason.
anything.
They can make it up 100%.
Right.
Why does
You
it
had the
shock
information
anybody?
before we did, so that bet's a voided bet.
Would
I
you
don't like that at all.
Would you like me to pile on to DraftKings?
Sure. Yeah. If you, I don't know. Whatever.
DraftKings. What was the one good thing that they still did?
DraftKings. What do they still do? I don't really.
Teasers.
Oh yeah, they had decent price. Yeah, they had like minus 120. I think it was
Yeah.
on their teasers.
Not anymore.
Really?
Minus 125.
Yeah. You can't buy it. You can't get a teaser anymore. Then
Nope. It's
120
over.
was pushing. It should still be 110. It should have been 110.
As Dale would say, the dip.
Is done.
Dip is over.
It's over.
Yeah. What was
done.
it back in the day? Dale? 110.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Jimmy would say the dip is just beginning. Help. Right?
Also sponsoring
Is
the
that
show.
a dip?
It's not technically a dip. It's just a little nicotine pouch. It's like they make nicotine toothpicks now.
Do you
Everybody
get
loves
nicotine stains on your fingers?
That's Pink Floyd. By the way, the phone lines are closed. I never opened them. I got disconnected here somehow. So if anybody wants to call, you're going to have to call my personal cell phone number. And I'm not going to give that out on the air, though. So no, I'm not going to do that. That is interesting. Tones, what do you have to add about that? I know you're more of a FanDuel guy nowadays.
Yeah, I do most of my betting on FanDuel. That's kind of crappy though. But I'm not really. I can't say I'm betting right before games start based on news. I kind of like make up my mind maybe day before and put my bets in. So wouldn't probably affect me that much. But I know the heavy bettors that are kind of waiting last minute, looking at the lines and jumping in, that could be a problem. Yeah.
I disagree with the rule, but I'm with Tones. I'm not that closely tied to it where I'm waiting to see if the second or third stringers rolling out there.
Yeah, but what if you had
So
a
what about what happens here with Parsons if you had a bet in they're gonna void that previous bet?
Yeah,
'cause
your
Parsons is
Green
not
Bay
playing?
totals
Right.
and your Dallas totals, are they gonna?
No, they're not going to help you out there, I'm sure. But think about this for a minute. Let's say you took the number 3 receiver to go over receiving yards on Monday. And then on Thursday, they announced that the number 1 receiver's out.
Yeah, but you made that bet thinking the number 1 receiver was in.
It doesn't matter what the fuck you thought. They were going to say you had that information
Just
before.
telling you that's how you bet it. So they're just trying to level the playing field for them. Oh my God, this guy's terrible.
Level up. They already have an advantage.
Yeah, they want more of an advantage.
That's.
Don't bet with
I
them.
think
then,
that's the
Jimmy.
problem. I think I'm not.
Drop your.
Just like I'm not
DraftKings
going to watch
app.
NFL this year.
You don't think all the rest of these
Forget
guys
about
are going to
that.
follow pretty soon? I mean,
Yeah, you got to play. You got to.
you want to bet or you don't?
You got to play the guy in the corner. You got to play your local guy.
That's where they're going with this
You gotta.
stuff, man.
You got to get off of all these different websites, and because they're just going to screw. If you ever win big, they're going to find a way that you don't get paid.
Right. Exactly. And this is another way.
And the guy that's been taking your $500 every week for the last 20 years of your life, when you beat him for $17,000, he's going to pay you.
Right. Hopefully. Yeah.
I mean, that's just the way the game works.
Right. Right.
Speaking of that, it was an interesting interview they had on with Crack and Gilded this morning.
Want to put it on?
Put on the interview.
Oh, I'm just not fucking around.
They had Shohei Otani's interpreter's bookie on.
Wow, that's a ways to go. You said Shohei Ohtani. I'm like, they had Ohtani on? And then
The innocent.
And then interpreter. They're his interpreter?
Yeah.
But
Is
it's
that
his
guy still in
interpreter's
jail?
bookie.
He's
Okay.
going to jail tomorrow. Hello. He's leaving for a 2-year stint, hopefully less.
That's a price to pay to protect Otani from
That
not
guy
making
was
the Hall of Fame.
batting $100,000 a game.
I'm sure Sohei will have a nice house waiting for him when he gets out. Right?
I'm sure. How did he get off without anything? Nothing, right?
Yeah, he doesn't even know his
Ohtani.
funds are.
Otani, this guy will tell you, was not involved.
He was not involved.
Not involved.
Yeah.
I don't understand what you're
buy
saying.
that.
I don't know what
No.
you mean.
Right, I have no-
No comprehension.
That's
no comprendo.
That's anytime there's something that you want
How
to
racist is it?
argue
Yeah.
about. Huh?
$100K to me is like $10 to you. I wasn't paying attention.
Right, even though I have an interpreter for that specific reason to find out what
think
you're
about
saying.
it. Who are you going to be paying the most amount of money to? Your interpreter, right? If you're showing,
I mean, that backdoor meeting was, do you know what a kamikaze is? Because you're about to
You're about to go.
It's like,
you're
oh,
gonna put you on the
oh.
battlefield.
It's like, oh, the
Let's
shot.
change your job
Shot.
description.
Right.
You were not my interpreter. You were the guy that is taking those ass beatings for me for the next 2 years.
Womp, womp, womp.
Well, we had some real insight here on this one, so I'm glad.
Everybody's got a price, though, right? Tones? 100 million?
Price?
Tone is cheap.
I like rice. Asians.
You go to jail a couple of
Mexicans,
years.
they all
I
love
might
rice.
fix that back end
You
for
kept
you.
saying Panda Express should be rated a lot higher. You were the only person on the show last.
I'm not a
2 weeks
big
ago.
like Chinese food, but it's a staple. Like it's unique.
Panda Express. It's
Yeah.
not a staple.
It's one of
Walk
the few.
in is a staple. Panda
No.
Express sucks.
Walk in.
A Chinese like chain. Like how many?
It's
is
like
there
the
that?
Pandora,
Not many.
Panera of
Yeah,
Chinese
but there's too many burger
Yeah.
places competing and too many taco places. But Panda Express is like its own.
That's true. They have the market cornered.
Segment. Yes.
And I assume they're like a fast food Chinese place, right?
Yeah.
'Cause I've seen them 100 times, just never had it.
Actually, I
It's not
saw.
really fast food, though. It's like, you gotta wait 5-10 minutes for Panera.
It's like a
It's the same thing.
Chipotle or Panera type
Yeah,
deal. Right.
yeah. It's that type of mid-range. That's like, it's not.
But they did
fast,
start
but-
in the malls, though. Basically, they were a mall
Yep.
chain first, and then they started going.
I'd agree.
Got your Sbarros.
Yeah.
You got
Yeah,
That's real
Those
Italian.
Sbarros.
I love a Sbarro, man. You get that crusty piece that's been sitting under the lamp for about 4 to 5, 6 hours.
Exactly.
They turn it over pretty quick.
Well, it depends on the one you get. You want the veggie? They ain't
Yeah,
turning
who
that
wants-
shit over.
Yeah.
That's been sitting there since yesterday, man.
Who wants the spinach and feta?
The Mediterranean.
Doesn't even look like pizza.
What do you move here?
But
What do
it's-
you move
Right,
here?
that's what you got to
That's the first thing you gotta say.
Go pepperoni. I think that's a safe bet. All right, let's look at our top pick performance. There's been some changes here. Richie, after 409 units through, down 22.12. Dub, 387.5 units through, down 14.43. Tones, leading the pack as far as bets go and still not doing too bad. Down 7.33. I lit the lamp red thanks to a couple of tennis picks that did not go my way. So I'm down 0.78. As a group, down 44.67. And
these are the top picks.
These are the top picks. Dale, you got any bets that you might want to talk about here? Anything that you really thought? I didn't get anything from you earlier.
For tonight?
Just for, I don't know, coming up.
weekend.
Anything you got? What do you
college
got?
games.
I
What do
think
you
that
got
I
in
was
pocket?
playing. I was playing the over Minnesota. Rowed a boat, and what else do they say over there? Aga Ming something blah blah blah. That was going over with Minnesota, and I had a couple more I was going to give you guys. Notre Dame. How many years ago did Notre Dame? You played the under. For decades, you
for
played
decades,
the under.
always, sure.
I'm playing the over. Notre Dame, Miami, over 49.
Over
I like that
49.
I think I wrote down two others. I was only going to play in the. I was only playing the totals. I like to play totals the first week of the year. I think that I've seen it too many times where almost one team can make that total. Some of these games can be 41 to 26 and something like that.
Sure.
So I'm going Minnesota over. I'm going Notre Dame over.
What's Minnesota's number?
Over 44.
44.
I think they can do that themselves. US. Well, who else? US. I had USC written down here. I think USC's playing Missouri State. Missouri State's going to keep it within 36 points. So I just had a few off games that I just didn't seem like they're in the realm of where they should be.
Gotcha.
So that's, the first week is always the best week to make money.
Sure.
I don't care if it's NCAA. I don't care if it's NFL.
I agree.
Even pucks. Anthony will tell you.
Until you start figuring out the teams, kind of.
I mean, pucks is famous for getting that first week of money under your belt. But no, that's all I had.
All right, man. Appreciate that. And a winner on the show you've been over the course of time. Richie's next. Richie took the Tigers, taking Scooble, who got gave it that grand slam on a couple nights ago. Did you guys see
This
that?
is an old pick.
Okay, I thought because you had
What
one
the
extra pick.
H?
Yeah, this is a couple weeks ago.
Well, this is 8/14/2024. This is fucking
Wow.
a year and a half ago.
This is right when they were lighting it up last year.
Yeah, all right.
And I was ahead of the
let's
game
move ahead.
back
Okay,
then.
hold on.
No.
8/16/24.
2024.
That was a week ago. That was a
It was
winner.
a week
though.
ago in 2024. Let's go with this one.
There we go.
Yeah. Hold on. It's funny. As I was doing these earlier, Rich, I'm like, oh, fucking Richie put a 6th pick in. And I'm like, well, I think we'll let him go with it. Whatever. Who cares, right? But okay.
So
Sorry.
they're like,
Yeah, I'm gonna buy into the Rayola hype for now, and this game's in like St. Louis, which is kind of
Neutral
interesting.
court.
But I think Cincinnati hasn't been much over the last couple of years, and Nebraska, if they ain't gonna get it done, then it ain't ever gonna happen. So let's see what they got this year.
The Corn Pluckers.
Corn Pluckers.
Corn Pluckers. All right. Oh boy, I should have
Yep.
I should have asked you guys what you thought this was. Heavenly Archangel.
Oh, it's Arch Manning, of course.
Okay.
Yeah. I do like Arch. I don't know if he'll get him to a championship, like I said earlier, but the Buckeyes are defending champs, but they're at home, which you don't like to see too much. But they took a long time in naming that quarterback, whereas Texas knows who their guy is. So I'm gonna take the toss up and ride with the hook 'em horns there.
A lot of trends on the home team winning these.
There is
big
actually
games.
that I heard that too about South Florida. Whenever you're getting more than 5 points, I think it's almost a lock. So this should have been
This one is not 5 though.
it's 1.5.
no. This Ohio State, and I think I got it
One
at
and a
half
half.
point. I think
Oh,
it's
it's
up.
half.
I think it's up with the 1 and 1.5 right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah,
So.
you got him at minus 102 on the money line. By the way,
Yeah.
God, Boise State is getting their shit kicked in here.
Yeah.
Wow. All right. There you go.
Fussin'.
I wish I was trying to actually cover this up. You can see what the
Yeah.
game is here.
Well,
I'm not sure what it is. I have no idea.
Because Nussberger, is that his name?
Nussenmeyer, right?
Nussenmeyer?
Yeah.
Much.
Kelly is
I'm so
terrible
happy
actually in
football
these
season's
opening games. He always finds a way to blow it, but I think 3.5 is too much this time around. In fact, I didn't put it up there, but it's plus 3.5 for LSU. So that's going to be a fun game to watch. That's a Saturday night special. Tune in for that one.
Mm-hmm.
So primetime action. Okay, I'm going to see if you guys can get this one. It's East Coast Butt Pirates. It's with 2 T's.
That's,
East Coast Butt Pirates money line.
I'm guessing it's East Carolina.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I said that at the beginning
They
of the
got
show.
they need some dogs on that team.
Got some dogs.
Yeah, that's
It sure as shit
this
is.
was a long shot. I see they're down 17-0. So took a shot at trying to get some points back here, but it doesn't look like this one's going to happen. So this was at the beginning of the show.
Would you?
But they still got plus 15.5. So if you got that, you might be rolling.
Might
with
be
something.
okay.
Might be okay.
Dub, would you have gotten that if Rich didn't mention it at the beginning of the show?
Yeah, I know the Pirates of East Carolina, and so I knew they were playing tonight. Yeah, I got that one.
Gotcha.
Thank you.
Gotcha. All right, moving on to Tones. Tones?
Very college heavy.
Yes, sir.
So I'm
You're against
riding with the Arch. Ohio State's quarterback
Archangel?
Slayton's. He's making his first start. He's only had a few snaps in his career, and to start off against Texas, I think is going to have a little chip on his shoulder from the playoffs last year. They could have won that game easily. Could have won either way, and I got some revenge factor coming on there. So,
all right.
Sark is not going to be taking that lightly.
All right. Next up, here we go. We got a same game parlay.
I got a couple of these. Clemson getting a lot of hype. I'm not 100% sold yet, but Kelly finds a way to blow these big games. And traditional good defenses, LSU, Clemson. I think I could see this being a 2017 something type game like that. So I like the under 57 as well.
And by the way, my boy Johnny, who we met at Tones was there. We met at Circa up at the Legacy Club.
Yes.
Who was going to be on the show?
Yes.
Texted me the other day.
Yes.
He was at Bet Bash, won $150K on OSU last year.
Yeah.
And he says Clemson.
Clemson.
So
this is his team he's riding with.
that's the team he's riding with. He said
Okay.
that's the winner this year.
But it's been a few years since
I didn't
they've
want to
been,
give that away, but
they've been in prominence here, so we'll see.
Yeah, in fact, he asked if I wouldn't say it on the show because he didn't want the number to be bet off. But there you go. All 600 people would. Well, maybe they all would. Anyway, I took Clemson.
Move that number.
There we go. There you go, buddy.
Well, I like Notre Dame. They got Lloyd Carr's grandson starting, CJ Carr. And again, you were talking about Notre Dame under. I know you're playing the over. Even last year, if you looked at Notre Dame, there's just tough defensive battles. They find a way to scrap out a win. I just think it'll be a lower scoring dogfight. And I got Miami in the playoffs too. I think it's going to be a close game. I think Miami's got playoff aspirations as well. I think Notre Dame wins by
margin
4-6 points, something like that. So
Like the Carson Beck.
yeah.
Tones looks like. Are you moving some numbers on this one? You moving the lines a little bit here?
No, that's the real deal.
That's the real deal. And it's
Yeah.
only plus 148.
Yep.
Oh,
The
wow.
Underwood show is coming to town. They're gonna show all their bells and whistles. I like the over 49.5. You could see Michigan putting up 50 against New Mexico
By themselves.
by themselves.
So I would think so if we
Like
took the
Dale was
over
saying.
along with that. Wow. All right. I'm surprised that number's so low.
They'd be higher, like plus 190.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, because you're betting
Two
200. Yeah.
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 I don't know why it's only plus 148.
That's a hard-
Double check that.
yeah, it's a hard way to
Sounds like
make-
a little mistype there.
Yeah, I wonder
I'll check.
about that
I'll
one.
double check it.
That
It's a
does
hard
seem
way to
low.
make money.
I'll double check.
Yeah. There you go.
So Alabama, new starter, going to Florida State. So not high on Florida State, but I think the first game of the season in a hostile environment, I think they could keep it within 10 to 13. And I think Florida State usually has a pretty decent D, and Alabama, it's new QB. I don't think it's going to be a high scoring affair, and I think Florida State keeps it close until maybe the fourth quarter, but keeps it in that number there. So
Did you take Bama in your 12?
Yes.
You did?
Yes,
okay.
I did.
All right. Just
I
wondering.
keep hearing about the head coach OC reunion in Alabama. It's supposed to.
Who's the OC?
I don't know, but he's a reunion
I
from
think I heard it too. Yeah.
the
I'm trying
time
to
at
remember.
Washington,
Washington.
and they're expecting a more vibrant offense. Is that the right word, Jimmy?
Yeah, maybe.
Vibrant.
I think it's with a B. Like
Vibrant.
Yeah, it's more
A
Vibrant.
more vibrant
more
offense.
more vibrant.
So
Vibrant.
Yeah, but
Well,
very,
I mean,
very
it helps him
vibrant.
in his last year. He had Penix, Dunze, and was it
Yeah.
Pope Jr. or something?
That helps.
Polk
your
is out
numbers.
for the year. He's
Yeah,
available.
he's out
on,
again, I
free-
know.
on,
Those receivers are tough. Look at Elon Duke, though. 10-10, Daryl. Almost halftime.
that really bums me out because it was going to be like 50-1, and I was going to put a unit on that for the show tonight. I'm not saying they're going to win, but I mean, it would have been fun to ride that out.
Yeah, for sure.
Bummer, dude.
Major bummer. You got one more
Probably
here,
jump on
Tones.
that now for
I
a
do.
decent.
Tigers had a
At what number?
brutal trip to Oakland. Got a day off to reset, and I think they come back against a division rival tomorrow and snap back.
Swept by the mighty Sacramento A's.
They're
You
just
believe
the
that
A's.
shit?
That was brutal.
That's not good. I mean, I can understand. You lose a game to the A's, whatever.
Well,
not
I
a big
think
deal. This
I
time.
listened to AJ talk before that trip, and he wasn't too happy about that trip because
right after
it
playing
was like
KC.
he said the travel sucked. And he's like, then we're going to Sacramento of all places, and now they're heading back to Kansas City. I forget where they were before Detroit, but it was like they flew into Detroit from wherever they were. Was it Houston or something? I don't know where they were.
Just
think-
get
I
a
think
change
they
of
had a-
clothes or what?
Yeah, and he's like, it's a tough trip going all the way out to Sacramento, and then you turn around and they send us to Kansas City. It's like,
Well, I thought they had a 2-series homestand right before that, didn't they?
I think they only had a 1-series
Or
homestand.
is
I
it
could be
the
wrong,
3?
but I remember he said it was going to be a problem, and they really they could have won 2 of those 3.
Yeah. Last night
one
was the
went extra
exception.
innings.
Right. They walked.
I'm not too worried
Walked
about
home the winning run for that one. That was great.
Yeah, I mean, no one's going to catch them in the division, obviously, so they can coast all they want. But the problem is, they still have a 4-game lead with 30 to play. It'll be all right. I don't think their schedule's even that hard coming down the stretch.
Well, they had the A's, so that was cool.
The A's are the second best team in baseball since All-Star break.
I believe it. They remind me of the Tigers last year.
That's shocking.
We should have put that money on the A's instead of the fucking Marlins.
We should.
We haven't won a game since we put that bet in.
We should have done anything except the Marlins.
Yeah.
In fact, I've been finding myself betting against the Marlins.
That's a
every
good
day.
idea. Yeah, that's smart. That is smart. All right, Debbie, you're up.
36.5 points. That's going to be a winner tonight. Unfortunately, it just
you just jinxed it.
breaks my heart that you could have took a flyer on him.
Here comes the
Wish I
old
could remember what the name-
38-point second half.
I don't. From what I've heard, Duke is not. I think that's a true long shot you took on to make the playoffs.
Plus 1,200.
Plus 1,200, 12-1. Yeah.
Well, you can't forget Elon's in their backyard, so it's
It's
a
a
battle for
true,
Central Duke or Central North Carolina.
A true. What do you call that, Dale? When they have they're fighting over turf war.
Turf war.
Okay.
A lot of recruiting battles there.
Yeah, and Elon is on the come. They're on the way to becoming a bigger university, and I'd never heard of them 5 years ago, and now I think they're going to be Division I here very soon.
They're part of that research
I've had
triangle.
a couple travels through old High Point, North Carolina, and it's nice section of town over there.
The Phoenix?
Beautiful. Was that what they are, the Phoenix?
I believe so.
I'd send my kids there.
Would you rather go to High Point or
Elon?
Coastal Carolina's? What is that? Is that technically Myrtle Beach?
It's like a mile
maybe
out.
Myrtle Beach proper.
Right?
Yeah, it's like a 20-minute drive.
I think it's Conway.
Is
isn't
that?
It's in Conway.
Oh,
Yeah. Look at that.
a little unexpected.
it? Yeah, I know that Myrtle Beach, the greater Myrtle Beach area.
I was
Yeah,
going to
pretty
say,
well.
is it northern Myrtle Beach? But
No, that's where Vanna White's from, North Myrtle, the great city of North Myrtle Beach. And we're missing Tones. Did you not put an answer in here, Tones, for the?
is that my only
I drew a
pick?
blank.
You drew a blank. What's
Do I have
that?
another pick?
That's all I had before 6.
Just
You
one?
put something in after 6?
Yeah, about 6.
But it's not going to be on here. Hold on a second. Let me
Might be a
Six-ish.
tennis pick.
make an escape.
I believe
here.
it's one Ben Shelton. Are you familiar with young?
I don't watch the dudes play
No.
tennis.
Oh.
I'm
Yeah,
afraid
watching girl tennis is so much better.
it is 100% better.
It's another
Here you go.
sport that's only
Only
you can only
females.
watch female.
I
it's-
only watch females.
Yeah.
and it has nothing to do with the fact that just girls tennis.
It's
Yeah.
You know, I did a study on that once many years ago. Believe it or not,
There's a good term paper.
What was the outcome of the study?
the outcome was that I was doing a term paper about sexist, something about sexist in sports, and Patrick Malloy's sports business class at Michigan, and I think I was saying, this is I'm talking 1996,
Yeah, it was a long time ago.
but it's like people watch women's tennis.
Yes, we do.
The announcers refer to the women tennis players, as their first names.
Oh, I thought you were going to say ladies.
Oh, that's true.
Only their first names. That's what they say.
Right.
You watch men's tennis,
Never.
never, ever.
Never.
Like, it's just a more comfortable game. You got a bigger crowd.
Interesting.
I don't know where I was going with
that was
it.
before the lingerie football league too. Right?
Way before that. There's a lot of, yeah.
Do you guys see who South Florida's kicker was?
Is it not a woman? Is it?
It's not a trans woman. It's Grammatica.
Oh,
Oh, Elvis?
No, I remember
Martine
Martine.
Grammatica.
Martine?
Yeah,
Wait, what?
not Bill.
yeah.
Not
It
Bill.
looks like his son.
One of the
Oh,
Flying
sorry.
Grammatica brothers?
Is that the one that like tore his ACL when he's like celebrating
Yes,
or something?
yes.
Not Bill. Bill was the one from the
I think it was
Cardinals.
Martine because
he was the
I
Cardinals.
think his dad must have played for South Florida. I just had a stat up. So
Grammatica.
I found it here, Dubs.
Ben Shelton.
Late entry.
I'm expecting
Is
him
this
to
who
sweep
opened up for the concert?
Manarino next
Blake Shelton?
tomorrow afternoon. This guy is my pick to win the U.S. Open. It'd be a shocker in the fact that
Shocker.
something like the last 7 or so major finals involve, the winner has always either been Alcaraz or Sinner. So I'm kind of going out on a bit of a limb here. I like him to win tomorrow, straight sets, and you can get it at plus money, plus 125. Go with
American? Americano?
Canadian. American.
Good win the U.S. Open.
I was in Windsor at the Windsor Caesars Casino.
Spago?
But
Where'd you get it,
for
Spago?
purposes of this bet, it's in American dollars.
USD.
$1.38.
And Anthony, to answer your question, I for the first time I got something different. Spago's, I got the pizza.
Pretty good?
Big mistake.
You didn't like it?
Big mistake.
What's your go-to usually?
It's the one pasta dish that has...
Not the veggie one. You don't like veggies. The Primavera?
I wouldn't say I don't like them, but I don't typically order anything veggie style. But this is one that's more like a blush sauce, like red and white combined, along with lobster, shrimp,
the fruit de mare,
crab.
Is that what you call it? The fruit de mare.
Let's go with that. Let's go with that. But yeah, the pizza...
No? Do you like their garlic
average
bread?
at best.
The garlic bread's pretty good, right?
Very good.
Yeah, I like that.
The pizza is very similar to the garlic bread.
But it's not good, though.
I mean, it's not really pizza anymore.
Yeah.
They had a nice little Little Italy section and
I don't know if it's really there anymore.
Yeah.
No.
They have the Spago, the original. I go there once in a while, the original one. Yeah.
Oh.
There used to be a bunch of restaurants there, and now it seems like it's just Spago's.
There's maybe 2 other Italian restaurants, but yeah, that area's kind of got bought up by, let's say, Middle Eastern folks.
Oh.
Yeah.
So shawarma? They have shawarma?
So let's say,
I like that stuff.
We'll say the opposite of upgrading. So.
Shawarma could be good.
Yeah.
Good shawarma.
I used to go to a pizza place in Little Italy called Franco's.
Oh, Franco's, yeah.
Very good.
Yeah.
Very good. I don't think it's there anymore. Another one of COVID's casualties.
Yeah. Thanks a lot, Gavin.
Thanks,
Tripping the
Obama.
fat.
Yeah. At that
Darwinism.
Place, did the pizza box that it came in have the stereotype the Italian guy with the mustache?
There's a Luigi.
It's Marco.
Right. Yeah, like that's okay. You can do that. God forbid you put a Mexican guy with a
Yeah.
fuck,
So they can make fun of
carrying a
Italians, but
burrito
not
around. You're
Mexicans.
fucked.
That's bullshit,
And
dude.
a Corona Familiar.
There was no box. It was served up on a
Oh,
platter.
some
Italians
foil.
built this country. Come on.
Yeah, we're
With their
pro-Italian.
hands.
Yeah, with our hands.
And
Handalonis.
minds.
Okay, let me get to this trivia. Who was the starting quarterback for UCLA in the 87 and 88 seasons? Tones drew a blank on this one.
I think maybe I know, but I don't know.
Okay.
I'm trying to. Is it? No. I think I'm up.
Go. One guess.
I'll put him up here.
Oh, wait.
You got one
Go ahead,
shot.
take a guess. One opportunity. Would you take it? Let it slip.
It's not. Testaverde? No.
That's incorrect.
That is incorrect.
That'd be
A couple
incorrect.
years before it on the other side of the
Wrong coast.
Wrong coast.
Wrong coast.
Wrong coast. Yeah. All right. So here we go. We
Gulf of
got
America.
Richie says Troy Aikman. I figured he might have got that one.
Didn't capitalize it. He didn't capitalize it.
Yeah.
One of 3 triplets. TA. I think that's good. And then Troy Aikens, as his grandpa called him.
Troy Aikens.
Also, Troy Aikman might be the correct response.
I have to Rochambeau myself.
The correct answer was none other.
My grandpa's favorite
Look at that
quarterback,
stash.
Troy
Troy
Aikens.
He looks like the pizza guy.
That to be
He does,
confused.
yeah.
That can be to be confused with Chet Aikens.
Country singer, isn't it?
Yes, head producer.
Well, guess what? We're not drinking next week? An IPA. So
Yeah, you
I'm
never
right.
know. Something
Works
light.
for me.
Something the Tones would like on a hot day outside.
Yeah, light.
Have a couple of those by the
Lawnmower.
pool. Lawnmower beer. Yeah.
Lawnmower.
All right. All we have left to do, guys, is some shouting out of people. Where do I find it?
Shout
There it is. Shout outs. All right, Dale, you get to go first.
Shout outs, my typical shout outs to my kids. They had a lot of success this week in their activities. So I give them all a thumbs up. Every one of them had something good this week. And that's about it. Just me and my wife were running everybody everywhere all day. And that was about it.
It's a good start to the holiday weekend.
There you go.
What do you got, Richie?
Well, shout out to Dale
Shout
for joining us, making us a full house, a proper full house, as Lauren says.
Yeah.
Kids as well, going back to school. Aiden's pancake. That was nice to see. A little fight from the guy. And shout out to just college football starting back up. It's good to see.
For sure.
It's always sad when it's gone. So I'm sure these next 3 months will go by as quick as possible.
Like the last 3 just went by. Flew by. Tones?
Yeah, right on Richie about the kids going back to school. Mikey is switching from elementary to middle school, so leaving one brother, joining the other. So he's playing the middleman, and that's why he's the middle child. So, yeah, he seems ready to go. He's excited. Anthony showed him the ropes.
Are they sharing shaving cream?
Not yet. Mikey's hasn't hit the puberty button yet, like Anthony, but I'm sure shortly. So, yes, sure.
Shaving, shaving cream or a good soapy wash rag.
Yeah.
A little Barbasol.
Yeah. Barbasol.
Shout out.
What do you got, Dubs?
How about a shout out to my my niece, Sophia, and she's going to her first Michigan State football game tomorrow.
Oh, that's cool.
Exciting.
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's good.
It's exciting. I like to get out there. I don't think it's going to happen. Shout out to our boy Lad of Time.
Shout out.
If it wasn't for him putting us up out there in Caseville, I wouldn't have been able to get hit by Rich's ball.
Right. But you'll always remember.
So that was cool.
Shout out.
What else? What else? Shout. Yeah. The kids going back to school. It was nice. They almost kind of got along, my kids, the other day when my daughter was doing a tour of the school and my son was kind of giving her a tour
back
and
in the
showing her
same
how to open her
school.
locker and all that.
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
the closest thing to them getting along.
You got to pass that number on the
in
right.
a bit.
Yeah.
So
She's starting off at Mallow now.
she's at Mallow. So for all the child predators out there, when she's going to Shelby Junior High,
Alex, stay away. Stay away from Mallow.
Pay attention.
what else? I had something good to give, but I think I forgot it. But check out that book by that guy that was on a numbers game today. It should be very
Feustel?
interesting. No,
No?
Matthew something or other, and his book is Recalibrate.
Okay.
He's about to go into jail tomorrow, or prison, I guess, federal
for the,
prison. But it sounds like a
Otani
very
thing.
interesting story.
Okay.
Check that out. And
Would you be writing a book right before you go to jail?
well, he's been a bookmaker and also a degenerate gambler for the last 40 years,
Shout out.
30 odd years, and he needs to find a different way right now.
A new path forward,
So-
as they say.
Yeah, I guess I probably would be.
Yeah.
Go to
Be
work.
under scrutiny.
Go to work.
Go to work at a casino.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could do that. Be a dealer or
You know what I'm saying?
write tickets, whatever. Yeah.
That way you have supervision and you
Sure.
have rules and you can still have an expertise in your mind.
You know what? I would like
Right.
being a card dealer at a casino.
I wonder how many people though
Maybe I'll retire someday
are
and do that.
in the risk department have a compulsive
Gambling.
personality. You know, I think it might go the opposite way.
You hope most of them do for our benefit, but it doesn't seem to be the case too often.
I guess that's about all I have
You good?
for the now.
I know it's been a couple weeks, so you sure you don't want to add on? There's no addendums to your shout-outs
I'll
tonight.
think about it and I'll interrupt you if I can think of
Perfect.
something.
That's the way I like it. I got, who do I got? Oh, our boy Zach,
Oh, Zach Attack.
our boy Chris,
Just met
Shout
Zach.
out.
for doing that about 8 sheets to the wind last week. That was a lot of fun.
I do
Had
not
a good time.
remember filming that at all. Zero.
Yeah, that was a harebrained scheme we
I
came up with.
was messed up.
I couldn't tell by that.
Yeah.
By that
I
video.
remember go back to the room.
my dictation wasn't as it usually is either.
Not
so.
in the opening, your opening.
When I said
Stanza.
our special rest. Yeah, it was pretty bad. I'll give a shout out to my
Shout
kids.
out.
I'll give a shout out to Uncle Mike and Christina,
Shout out.
who've been in town for the last couple of weeks. It was nice to see them all the way from Los Angeles, California. And Gagu, I'm gonna give Gagu a shout out tonight because she was apparently chomping at the bit for this week's show because we didn't have a show last week. So that's what I got. Anything else somebody wants to add? Subtract?
You should skip
Multiply.
every other week and build it up like that every.
I agree. Yeah, I like the big release we have on after 2 weeks. It's always a good time. It's always a good time. But we're gonna be forced to do this because Jarrell may be on next week, and so get ready. I'm sorry. Realtor Lauren says shout out to Aiden's first week at his first job. What's he doing? She said she's proud of him.
Yeah, he's starting at the Jack's Car Wash, 26th
Nice.
Main Lake.
I thought he quit.
No, I said he wanted to quit after his first 4 hours, but then I guess at the end he was looking to pick up shifts.
It grew on him. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess
Got over that hump. That 4 hour hump. He got over.
Yeah, I think sometimes when you get that first paycheck, it kind of makes you think, okay,
there we
go.
Maybe I won't quit. I'll tell you.
After 4 hours.
But yeah, just don't look at what taxes get taken out of it.
No tips.
But
They
hopefully
get-
he puts
they
a
pull
lot
their
of cash in
tips.
his money in his
They don't
pocket.
get taxed on those tips anymore.
Boom.
There you go.
So car wash not a bad
Thanks,
gig.
Obama.
No.
There you go.
Yeah.
I'd go back to. I might go back to washing cars.
Right.
I'll tell
drying
you
them
what.
off.
Did you do that?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I did it at a few places. I worked at Hannah. Remember Hannah over
Oh,
there?
yeah.
Right down the street here, right?
Yes, I go to Hannah once in a while. Yeah.
Those were nice.
When I was about 17, 18.
Okay.
I got mad at the golf course. Somebody got mad. I got mad at somebody, and I was like, "I'm out of here." Went over to the car wash.
Went
A
back
month
to the
later,
golf
I was
course.
back to the golf course.
I was going to say, because out of the jobs I've had, which hasn't been many really, but that was the worst. I worked at a car wash for a little bit, and that fucking sucked. I mean, no, sorry,
Aiden, don't listen. Make your own path.
Right. In the wintertime. In the summertime, I'm sure it was fine, but this was in the middle of winter. And one of the
That
benefits.
can't be fun in the wintertime, though.
No, God, it was
and we used to
miserable.
We used to call it a Hannah tan because you get this tan
windburn.
You get a tan because you're just out there drying cars off, just getting beat down on the sun. And
Not fun. I will say there was one time, one of the perks of working at the car wash was you could wash your car for free. And the one that I worked at had that track with the rollers that would drag your car through.
That was Suds and Duds?
It was Tunnel O Suds. Yeah, right the Irish.
I've been in there before.
You've been in there? Right there on, was that 15 and...
Yeah, I went through there.
Ryan-ish? Something like that? Anyway.
Was that Randy's place?
It was, yeah.
I wasn't driving there.
Yeah.
That was my mom driving through.
But I got out of my car, I pulled it up to the track, got out, left the fucking thing in drive. So the Chrysler was cruising through the tunnel.
Neutral.
No, that's what. And how many times that day did I say, put it in neutral? And I'm like, this old bag can't remember to put the thing in neutral. So I get out of the car, driving out on the 15-mile road. I caught up to it, no damage, thankfully, to anybody or the car or the car wash.
That's crazy.
True story. It was
You could have
really
ran out there
crazy.
and just got blitzed.
Yeah,
A lot of bad shit could have happened. I may not be here today had it not been for a little luck. So ever since then, I've been watching Pimp on a Blimp, thanking my lucky stars, and yeah, here we go. So we'll be back next week, though, 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's no bullshit. We'll see you then.
Hey,
see ya.
Breaking news.
What's that?
Winningham Tax and Accounting. Tip only next year.
Yep.
All tips.
$1 fee.
Tips. Right.
Tip me out.